We're live? Welcome to the Revival Motoring Pre-Show, the greatest pre-show in East Providence's live podcast history. I'm your pre-show host, Charlie Justice. And we are learning today. Oh, Scott Ivero in the chat. First guy,
there
what's up, guys? Gus
what's
coming
up,
at
Gus?
you. Rick V. Dub. Tim Connors. Gus got me. He'll do that every now and then.
Yeah. My dad actually said to tell Tim that the only reason that Tim beat him the other week is because his internet was inferior that week.
He's got it fixed, though.
Yeah, we got to sort it out. He had his Google Mesh system had like a full meltdown.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
It's my man, Nick R. Love that guy. What a gent. Okay. Pudva.
Oh, we figured out that it was Den Patrol Rob.
He won?
Yeah, it was Den Patrol Rob last week.
I love that guy.
Didn't know his last name until today.
Same. Tim Connors was foiled by some type of review system on YouTube. You hate to see it. You know, right when you think you won, you lost. Hope everyone's ready for a very exciting, very enthralling podcast. We got a lot of stuff that happened. We got New Shook here.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Slightly more cultural.
Slightly more better at everything.
I don't know about that.
Really?
I'll try.
That'll be interesting to discuss.
But you were on time.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I missed the chop. Oh, you chopped her out of here? Hate to hear it, buddy. I wish I could have been there. I had to get out. I had to go to lunch. Kinda, holla. Tim, after seeing that car, I saw, what is that, a Trans Am Fire Chicken or something? I saw a trillion of them in the last couple days. They're all over the place, buddy. Details by Doug's in the room. Looking forward to tonight's podcast. That's strange. Looking forward to having you here, you know?
Hope you're ready to be very disappointed with me here.
Yeah, Shook's not here. You're correct. You're midday from Goodwood. Sam Joey at Goodwood right now. The Festival of Speed happening this weekend? Or is it Revival? What is it, Revival? I think it's Festival of Speed.
Foss.
Pete Coots listening to Market Basket on a Milwaukee speaker. Everyone at Market Basket can go fuck themselves. That's unbelievable.
Everyone's there right now.
Unbelievable. Matt Wood, what's going on? Yeah, Shook's working on the BMW. Tim gave you guys a taste on the way out.
He gave us a little sauce. Yeah.
Oh, you love a taste, dude.
I believe I was in the building and heard it.
Yeah, that had a big old cam, from what I understand. Chuck House Honda Beat. Don't blow the whole podcast there.
Camzilla.
It's great. I paint corrected it, but we'll talk about that later.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, it's in the other room.
Oh, what the hell?
Just keeps happening. It's a deep news day. I got some mouse smells going on there, Dougie, and I'm chasing them down. I don't think there's a nest anymore. I just think it's remnants in
Just
the carpet.
bones.
Yeah, it's just the bones.
Mainly
Some
the
like
piss.
white vinegar.
That's what. Yeah, my wife fixes everything with white vinegar, so it's just gonna deflect it. Next time she sprays me with it.
I'm gonna pull up my notes here.
Get the beef for bees for me.
Ooh. Good call. Oh, where's mine?
Uh-oh. What's going on?
There we go.
Matt Rabbit, what's going on? Matt Wood, beat sounded so good. You ain't wrong, buddy. The thing sounds like $1 trillion. We're going to get into it. We're saving it for the podcast, but it's like riding a street bike, but tougher.
I wish I got a better picture, but this past weekend I saw the sickest Honda Beat white on black Regas. I was like,
We were literally talking about that earlier. Yeah.
didn't get a better picture.
Black Regas?
I was looking at
How big were they?
Like 15s probably.
those. That's big for a Beat.
That was the thing.
That's big.
I
for a
could be
Beat.
wrong.
I was looking for Regas for mine, and I couldn't find any.
Big Beat energy.
I want Regas for the Civic.
Yes.
Mine currently has knockoff Ferrari 50 wheels on it, which I don't hate, but I'm about to put the basket weaves from my other truck on it. See?
Ooh.
Double staggered, 14 in the back, 13 in the front. Come on, son.
I have super blurry pictures of it, but not on my phone right now. It's on my camera.
Might get that interior cleaning going, Doug. It's going to happen. Sam Joey with the code.
So I forgot to mention to you, things are going to be a bit skewed.
What happened?
I don't know.
Can it happen more?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Tune in to find out.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that lineup. Come on. It's a hot voice. I got to post that on
that's that
Instagram.
one.
Red or dead?
Okay.
Red or dead.
I
Although
don't
I'm
know
changing the
what
color
to
on
do
the
with
other
that,
one, but.
Oops.
So I
I
sent my wife the
hate-
link, and now she's on. So I got to be very careful about what I say.
I hate.
Tell her to
the-
drop a little secret about you in the chat. a little something that we don't know.
We'll expose it.
Your wife's going to watch this?
Uh,
That's crazy.
I don't think so. She's
Yeah, I wouldn't
watching
think so.
now, but
Well, hello. Thank you.
You
for
sell that
tuning
bike?
in.
Hello.
I did sell a bike.
All right. I missed mine.
Dude, I wanted you to have it, but I was like, I don't know when I'm going to be here next. And then Josh didn't tell me to come up here until after I sold it. I was like,
I know because
Wait, what? Like bicycle?
yeah, he had a Specialized Lancaster for sale, which I had, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And as soon as he saw it posted, I was like, tell me more. And then I couldn't make it to the donut meet. Which one was
I
that?
couldn't either.
Yeah,
This
so
past
he couldn't
weekend.
either. And then I don't want him to hold it for me because like we're not exactly close to each other. So it's like, hey man, if you could sell it, sell it.
Yeah.
But that was what? Just
It was my wife's bike.
this past weekend
This past
or
weekend,
something? Yeah.
yeah.
And now he's here.
It is what it is.
Next time, Shook can grab it.
Was this?
Nah, he can't.
Was
No, you won't.
Was it a Hayabusa? What are we
There's
talking
that.
about?
No, just like a road bike.
Ugh.
That's not changed, so that one's.
No, that counts. Corey needs a Busa.
Go back to the other one.
That one gets it.
Yeah.
Polish power drinks. Hey, is there a refrigerator full of Polish drinks?
But it's not.
What am I supposed to do with that?
It's not looking good.
What happened here?
We'll talk about it in
Yeah, you'll see.
40 minutes.
Do we have Polish
So I'll
energy
keep-
drinks in the fridge?
We do.
Oh, I might need to take one later.
So Corey,
you
just
gotta-
to match that, these are like dailies.
Yeah. What day is that?
Last Wednesday or Thursday, I can't recall.
Friday.
Okay, Friday.
Okay.
For camper. Hello.
That is definitely my wife. 4 camper.
Hey, there she is.
Hello. Oh, I know. I recognize the dog.
The dog.
Yep.
Yep.
I recognize the dog. There we go.
Is there a ton of donuts still?
Was there any left? I didn't see any.
Wait a minute.
Donuts?
This weekend?
I know he got his magazine, so
So-
then he forwarded them to you.
To him, yeah, via the British to British mail.
Oh well, see, that's your fault. U.S. to British, I nailed it.
Also, it's unbelievable that it actually, we didn't screw up. Like
Wait a minute.
America.
I send postcards to everyone
Yeah.
in the end of May, you included. No one's got them.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you bet. Dude, we
No
just
one's
got
got
postcards we
I
sent from
like
Poland.
10. I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I got
like
it
the
like
other day,
last
right?
week. Yeah, I got it like last week. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's-
That's the Italian mail. I'll
Road
get
mail? Yeah, it'll figure it
We'll
out.
get
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right.
Were there
yeah,
a lot
I
of
need
donuts
money.
left at the end?
There was so many donuts.
Really?
So many.
Everybody.
Donuts. I was giving them away. Like I sent the
it's funny
boys
how
off
that
with
works,
some.
dude. Because sometimes, like, Nobody brings donuts?
Yeah.
And then everybody brings donuts. And it wasn't everybody brings donuts day.
It's like I don't want to say anything because then we'll have no donuts.
It's kind of the point of it.
So
No, it's the point. Like everyone bring you donuts.
Yeah.
Overwhelming amount of donuts.
yeah,
is the
because
best.
that's like I bought it. Everybody showed up with a dozen.
We need more
had-
kids to come. Those kids scarf down donuts.
Yeah,
Yeah, my kids usually eat like 6 each. We should just load them up and just
They
drop
used to
them
eat
off.
the tops of them.
Yeah. Because they know there's that many donuts. You just eat the frosting.
It's like that Homer Simpson gif of him just eating donuts
Yeah.
over and over again.
If you want to eat donuts like that,
No.
come to the donut meet.
I
We should just drop them off with a homeless guy. We got any homeless guys around? Any unhoused urban campers?
So I honestly thought about that. I'm like, I had like 3 dozen left, and that's after consolidating.
Jesus.
Fresh hot donut holes? Dude.
So I'm just like, is there a place I can drive? We should look and see because I'd prefer to do that.
Wait, Josh, your son hit the salt?
He did,
yeah, he's
That's
addicted to
oh
salt.
man, wish I saw that.
yeah.
See you, Sam Joey. You're the best, buddy. Enjoy Goodwood. Send us things.
Mixing properly this week.
When you add a capful,
I did, yeah, and that's the problem. The water's not seeping into it.
you give it a shake.
It's more or less just sitting on top of it. See it? Oh yeah. Yeah. I was shaking it and tapping it. I mean, I wasn't getting too rough with it, but might be time.
Oh, Christ. Put a little
There we
salt
go.
in
It sounds
there.
like it's shaking. Yeah,
Oh, my God.
because we need it to turn into a slurry.
Details by Doug just had the greatest idea ever for our night meets. Pizza meets.
Oh fuck.
Everybody brings their favorite pie.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Doug. That's unbelievable. When's our next night meet?
Whenever we want it
Yeah,
to be.
we got
You need to
to
let me
sort
know
it
like
out.
a month in advance.
Yeah, New Haven boys.
Let me just quickly look at our website, revivemotoring.com.
Let's
We're
let that sit for a
revivemotoring.com.
minute. Oh, it's all over my hands.
I may let's
Pizza and
see.
wingy night.
So I had the next one I have tentatively for July 21st.
Hold on. Looking at my schedule.
Oh.
July 21st.
July 21st.
That's next. That's 2 Fridays from now.
Yeah.
I can't make it.
I
Perfect.
don't know if I can make it.
I'll be here. Wing and pizza meat.
So I have
Oh,
that on the
J-Tims.
schedule.
What time would we want to do this?
So initially I
Midnight.
said 6:30. That was the first one. Said we got to push it back at least an hour. We pushed it back to 7:30. That worked out a little bit better. But time wise, I think we can maneuver it around.
You
I
trying
mean,
to
it's-
make it?
It's our lot. We get a couple lights out there. You know, we can
7:30 would be solid.
shindig, whatever.
Yeah. I can do a later one.
Can we do that? Are we gonna make it? We're gonna announce it like now.
Yeah, we can do. I mean that. Yeah, well,
Put it in your notes.
so
Tell the people.
yeah,
It's a pizza meat.
I'm gonna keep my calendar up right here.
We're gonna call it Dougie's Pizza Meat.
Dougie's bringing the pies. I'm gonna go tinkle once again because I drink way too much.
You want to bring the
water.
mic?
Yeah.
Jesus, details by Doug. That's how a plan comes together right
Yeah.
there. It is. It's a great idea. Pizza meat, dude. Everybody just bringing pies. I'll go to Marvin.
Slinging pies. Headlight lighting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Construction
next thing.
light?
I got like an hour and a half from New Haven, so
I'm pretty sure our parking lot is very light.
Pretty lit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty lit up. Because on one side, it's lit up from the neighbors. And on the other side, there's some overhead lighting. So,
Revival Pizza Meat. Night meets pizza meat.
night meets.
oh, you know what? I do have floodlights, but no stand, so it just like chills on the floor.
Ground lights.
Yeah.
Ground lights. Yeah.
You gotta have a solid ground game.
We have to go team night style to come put on their
Yeah.
LED strips.
Let's put their strips on.
The strips on, yeah. Those boys going to Wisconsin.
Are they really?
Yeah, final bout.
Some cheese curds.
They're going out there. They're driving.
I saw New Jordan the other day.
New Jordan. New and
Strange.
improved.
Strange.
New and improved. Matured.
I mean, definitely looking way better.
He looks like 3 years more mature.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But did he lose the ball? That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
The ball was lost.
The bowl was gone. It is gone.
And they were just like, well, we can't do the haircut anymore, so we're gonna have to do something else. How about a fade, my G?
Jordan?
And they faded him right up. Yeah.
Didn't even recognize him.
Really?
It's not Jordan without the bowl cut though.
Dude,
Yeah,
Without the ball cut, without the mustache, it looks like handsome Jordan.
Wait, he got rid of the mustache too.
yeah.
Dude, I wish I took a picture of him.
He parked in in like the side parking lot with a fit, and I'm just like, who is that? Why are they parking over there? I had
He
no
owns
idea
the
it was
other
him.
Tyler page.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He got out, and I'm like, who is that?
New Jordan doesn't like New Jordan.
No, it's totally, yeah, Tim noticed right away. Yeah. Totally different guy. Tyler Page is still alive.
T-Page, big shouts.
I'm still alive.
You know what I heard today?
Jeremy?
Godsmack is a complete ripoff of Alice in Chains.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
And there's I guess Alice in Chains has, I don't listen to either one of them to know like if that's true or not. But I guess Alice in Chains has a song named Godsmack. And then if you look at some of the lyrics and some of the songs, it's a direct ripoff.
Oh, Tyler, are you up in VT? Mother Nature tried to take your BMW. You told her no. That's right. Stronger than nature.
Yeah. A lot of jack stands. Yeah, I definitely need to put.
Yeah, T-shirt, a pizza meat T-shirt. Pizza meat could be better than donut.
We're gonna make stickers for sure. I'll have a logo whipped up in the next few days for sure.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna bring meat pizzas. Boom.
Sausage.
I'll bring the Lexus and not leak oil.
Meat Gonza.
That's fine. As long as you know it's leaking.
Oh no, I'm well aware it's leaking.
Yeah, because we get pizza from our spot up the street. I might get
they'll be
Rosamia.
open. Yeah, they'll be open.
I'm gonna get Rosamia. It probably won't fit in the car though.
What, the Beat?
Nothing fits in a Beat.
Oh, I'm sure.
You and some sort of passenger.
Yeah, you won't you're gonna get.
I went to Home Depot with my brother
pizzas.
today.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wait, you guys went in the Beat?
In the Beat to get. We'll get into it.
Was he inside you or are you
hold
inside
hands?
him? It's insane, dude.
It is insane.
I'm trying to picture that in my head and I just can't see it.
I drove the Honda Beat today to lunch, and as I'm driving, I put my left arm out and I'm hanging it over the passenger door sill. It's like, I'm not a big man. I'm a small guy. And I got my arm dangling over as if it's just kind of like my driver's window.
Dude, yeah, it's serious. What do I know about Tim Bark, my man Matt Wood? You know what I know about Tim Bark? The greatest Polish juice line, if that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Tim Bark used to make one called Tim Bark Premium that had pulp in it. And I used to get grapefruit. I used to walk across a city when I lived in Poland, get grapefruit Tim Bark Premium halfway, drink it, and do graffiti at a legal wall. That was my life. So they discontinued Tim Bark Premium like a decade ago, and I'm sad. That's all I know about Tim Bark Premium. Or Tim Bark generally. Hey, yo, say hi to your mother and hot auntie for me. Tyler, I only want to see a picture of your house if you guys are all right. You know what I mean? I know it's crazy. If my buddy lives in Mount Pelier, up on a hill, in the bottom of his hill is a Honda dealership that was just gone.
Do they have any Type R's?
I think they got them out of there, but I don't think so. If they did, it's not there anymore.
Oh, Pete, we'll get into driving.
It's the only way to drive it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pete,
downtown
Pete
Dover,
today?
like where Mount Snow is, completely underwater.
Wrecked.
Yeah,
Absolutely wrecked. Yeah, Okemo, entrance to Okemo, devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we get a bunch of Vermont guys up there, and I feel bad for him, man. That's tough.
Hey, yeah. I was there in that spot.
I know you were there 2 years ago.
Actually, yeah.
No joke. Nature doesn't play games. That's why I always buy houses on hills.
Oh, for real.
God, it's crazy, dude. Yeah, remember what happened to you? You did the video inside of your garage?
Yeah, that was my garage in my basement.
Jesus.
So anyone who knows or who's been to my house,
what's
it's like
going on?
my driveway is level, and then my garage dips down.
Yeah, just quarter low.
Yeah. I remember when Bear came to pick up
Chassis
the car,
harness.
and he was like, "What the hell is up with your garage?" I was like, "I don't know. This is how we just bought the house."
God, man.
Awful.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, Shook Bale, so it's not bannered. Right. Yeah, this is still technically the pre-show.
Yeah, this is pre-party, technically.
But we should probably get into the real show.
Yeah, we can get rolling. Let me open this thing here
Let me pop this thing open.
so I can pee more.
Is this your third Powerade since you got in the building today?
No. It's only my third Propel.
Did you hydrate like an Olympic athlete, dude? It's unbelievable.
Gotta stay hydrated, dog.
Oh, it's because I had a headache, so I'm like, man,
Yeah,
maybe I
that's the only
just
way to
didn't
beat
drink
it.
enough water.
Every time I have a headache, I'm like, you know what?
We're
I'm
gonna
dehydrated.
power through this. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
My pee is currently transparent.
It's perfect.
Don't even know if it's coming out or not.
You don't even flush, you know? It's free water.
No
It's
idea.
basically free water.
Is this even wet? I don't even understand.
Just throw it back in the glass.
chilled. Yeah, I think we're good. Matt, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think you've listened to us before. You kind of know how things go, right?
No, never.
And make sure you get right on the husk
Real
of that.
close.
Yeah, there you go. You got this. Yeah, let's roll. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu
Hello.
and Corey.si.
Hello.
Shook TD is away getting neutered today.
Yeah, he's out getting neutered.
Thought he was getting spayed.
Spayed, both, be sure to neuter and spade your pets, ladies and gentlemen. He is out doing that. He'll be back next week. Hopefully all in one piece, I think. So he'll be back, and we'll kind of find out exactly what's going on with him. I know he ran into some troubles with his motor
Hopefully
or
he stops-
motor stuff.
Stops pissing on furniture.
Yeah, he's doing. He's really just
the
doing
only
his
way to
thing
do it
out
is
there.
neuter the guy.
And in studio, our friend Mr. 7's Mattfia.
Please be gentle. It's my first time.
He is here to. We're gonna kind of take a dive into some car culture stuff. We've all recently attended some things in the past week or two. And we figured we could kind of recap those things and just talk about, where everything's heading. Hopefully it's not all doom and gloom.
Josh, text Josh back.
Yeah, you
Shabby. Yeah, I forgot to text him back. Yes.
That's gonna be embarrassing.
The answer is yes.
This dude just caught you on a live stream.
He
He's like, he must be busy. He can't
Well-
text me back.
Well, because we got.
Just caught me on a live stream.
He texted as.
Let me log into YouTube and get on the live stream
Yeah,
to
I
tell
know.
him to
I
text me
know
back.
he's there.
Actually, yeah, he texted me a while ago. Because I was going to
God.
say, he texted as I was setting up for the show and getting.
Josh
the
knows I
B4B.
always text back. Both Joshes.
The
Yeah.
show's been set up for I don't know.
He texted at
How many years
6:46.
now?
Oh yeah. Well, no, because I changed it because I had to take
6:46,
one
all
tripod down because I was trying to fit.
Hey, where's
I can't
the angle
remember what I
two?
was doing. I had to take it down because I need the tripod. Really got to pump those
I was,
B4B numbers up so I can buy another
good. I
tripod.
was looking really good on camera too.
Don't worry, camera
That's
2
all
will
I'm
be
saying.
back next week. Hope, yeah, it will. I just need to figure something out. Looks like it.
His wife's location. I'm not a target. All right.
Oh, Pete, we'll get into that.
I think we're on a megaphone in a market basket right now. So,
Yeah, which is cool.
We're used to retail.
Yeah. Hey, can you get me a cucumber?
Oh man, I just had my first homegrown cucumber.
How was it,
First
dude?
of the season, to be clear. First of the season.
Okay.
Ever,
Unbelievable.
dude. My
Unbelievable.
cucumbers just flopped while I was in Poland.
my,
my father-in-law comes back tomorrow, so I'm gonna have him
He'll
fix
nurse
the
my
whole
garden.
garden. Yeah,
my garden is bursting at the seams.
dude.
Like
crazy.
I've got,
It's
I don't
that
have tomato
TPP
plants. I have
soil.
tomato trees,
Dude.
They're huge. I get cucumbers climbing up the fence, the trellis, and then the tree outside of the garden.
Let's go.
I have so much stuff going on.
I got my Supermax thing. I guess it must be stopping the bees
I
from
was just
pollinating.
say, what do you do about the critters? Any critters?
Blast them.
I've got I've got a little,
So I went in there blasting.
yeah, a little wire fence around it.
Okay.
Yeah, should be pretty good.
Yeah.
I got to make
can't keep
pickles
anything
again.
alive. Like
You really?
plant it, yeah, plant it.
Oh, dude,
water it. It's like, oh, it's growing.
I've gotten
and
so excited about gardening.
I love gardening, dude. I
so
was
excited about it.
I was going at the preseason. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I wasn't here, and that really took the edge off it for me. Every morning, I wake up, run on the treadmill, I look outside, I'm like, I just go check the garden. Anyways, I'm gonna take a shower now. That's it.
So yeah, before we get into the meat and potatoes of the show, this week's episode is brought to you by all of you out there who support our B4B. Big shouts. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, a little more extensively, as well as our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can purchase. We have 4 coffee products on there right now. Jumpstart, Clutch Kick, American Dream, and Midnight. Matter of fact, you can see them on the edge of our table if you're watching the live stream. They're all there for your consumption. Go ahead, buy it. I guarantee you'll be like, wow, this is actually really good
I
coffee.
dare you.
Do
Can't
they
confirm.
each come in a ground and whole bean option?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta have both options.
That was
Yep.
a question from this past weekend's donut meet.
So this past weekend's donut meet, I didn't bring any whole bean because I didn't expect anybody to want whole bean at the donut meet.
It's not that kind of crowd.
Old Philip.
It's a ground crowd.
It's just kind of like, it's kind of a crapshoot of what you bring, you know?
Do you keep it all at your house?
Yes. Living
opposed to
room
the-
smells amazing.
As opposed to the warehouse over here?
Well,
you ship it from
we
there.
ship from there, exactly. So that's why the logistic is if we hopefully get to the numbers where like, oh yeah, this is a little unreasonable to store in the living room. Like the cans, for instance, all the cans are kept here. Hopefully bags will be kept here, and I'll just bring some, as I'm here every other day or whatever.
I love
is.
it.
So it makes it pretty easy. But on the website as well is the cold start cans. While they last, we're down to our last 5-ish cases, and we don't have. I think we have a couple events coming up towards the tail end of this month. Then we got to place another order for those.
Are we getting a cannon we can fire those from?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're really getting the lawyers to figure out that liability.
Figure out how that goes. Like our man changing his tire at the Cumberland Farms parking lot. Yeah, we got a Cumberland Farms today. Matt will appreciate this.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We pull up at the biggest, newest Cumberland Farms in the area. And the guy at the second closest non-handicap spot to the door is changing the tire on his Frontier. No.
Honda Element? Not Element.
No, Honda
Pilot.
Passport, Pilot.
Pilot.
He's changing. Like parking spots everywhere. He
Changing
shows
his
one
front
right in front.
tire facing in.
Yeah. Nose in.
Like instead, not dead center parking spot, but like second to center in front of a main drag Cumberland Farms.
So he's doing passenger side front.
Yep.
He's got it off. He's got like a jack, like a rolling jack. So this isn't your man's first time. He's got a handle about 2 feet on it, so we can't jack it up at all. He's got the tire off the old wheel, and he's just got it thrown out behind the truck instead of like under. So if it falls,
Yeah.
you're not going to die.
Yeah.
So natural selection.
And there are, as we're walking out, there are like 3 or 4. It's brand new paved. 3 or 4 like divots in the pavement.
Oh, jeez.
From whatever he tried to do, and he is calling somebody because he can't get the car high enough to put the spare tire
Yeah, I was
on.
gonna say he's probably using like an AutoZone jack that you just get from.
No, he's got a Harbor Freight one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Harbor
like
Freight.
It's a Harbor Freight
The
one.
smallest,
Oh, Tim Connors.
$10. Let's get Josh a Mustang jacket.
Who wants to see the Mustang jacket?
I need to see that.
I would love a Mustang jacket.
So yeah, and
Oh my God.
this guy literally front door changing his tire.
That
What
thing-
generation
Holy
Pilot
shit,
was it?
dude.
2 ago.
I think we can get
The
the
real
fun together
squaries.
for this.
What do you got, Josh?
I didn't realize this Mustang jacket was this much money.
Next blend equals your mother. I'd
Holy
pay for your
shit.
mother's cans. That's unbelievable. Oh, daddy, you
That
see
thing
that?
is amazing.
Yo, you look like fucking Ryan Gosling wearing this thing, dude. Dude, you'd have to be batting them off, too.
Recreate the movie Drive.
That's $200. We need $200.
That's a sick jacket.
That jacket.
It's a very cool
Insane.
jacket.
The crazy thing is that jacket was probably made for about 30 cents back in the day.
It says made in USA, buddy. Don't disrespect it.
Mustang jacket.
There's not a fucking chance that's made in the USA, dude.
Hey, man.
Not a chance.
Oh my God.
What happened?
There's a Shelby Cobra one.
Oh, I saw someone in a Shelby GT 500 like the other day. I was filling up for gas in the rain, and it was like the bad body style, like the one before yours, but it was a GT 500.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice until he started it, and it just shook the entire gas station. I was
Yeah.
like, there it goes. Oh, another 10 from Ransom Garage.
Mustang vest. There we go.
We're getting Josh in this vest.
Dude, the amount of
We can do
There's a
200
Gene-
easy.
there's a jean jacket. Oh, that's medium. That's not going to work. There's a jean. Oh my God.
Andy Lenz, what's going on? I see you in there.
There's
up, Andy?
some.
What's going on? It was so nice to
Actually-
see Andy this weekend.
It was.
This is great.
Denim jacket, Mustang branded. That's it right there.
Yeah.
Denim jacket. I got a guy in Pawtucket
That's
that can
gotta
write
be it.
Mustang on the back with a spray paint can.
Vintage Hawaii Mustang. Oh, wait. So the problem is if you put Mustang in eBay, it also brings up like
Horses?
high school football teams.
Either way is fine.
The Mustangs.
As long as it says Mustang.
There's a
Hey,
varsity jacket.
probably a steep discount on that one, not the Ford product.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some wild stuff in here.
Won't be able to wash out the smell of Marlboro Reds.
Oh,
for man
that's
Stephen Hurley
just accept it.
comes with it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lean into it.
Did we finish the guy with the the Jack story? No.
Yeah, it's the whole
I'm sure
debacle.
he finished it
He's
himself.
actually still there.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. I mean, if I was the Cumberland Farms guy, I would call the police. Like, you gotta get this guy out of here.
What the fuck's
Like,
going on here?
Yeah.
this guy is liability.
Also, the best part of it is like telling someone to leave while the tire's off the car.
Get this thing out
insult
of
to
here.
injury.
Look, man, you're gonna have to
I
do
just
this
don't know how you
somewhere
pull up
else.
with
Can't be here.
How do you pull up with a flat tire? You just had the best place to do it is dead front of the store. Unbelievable, dude. There's
Blocking
so many
like
open
foot
spots.
traffic and
Yeah.
parking traffic.
And he's got lug bolts
Wait
everywhere
till
on the
it
ground.
falls over. You have to drag it out from in front of the store. It's gonna
Especially,
fuck the
you know,
pavement up
like
forever.
like that pavement that's the black, and when it gets really hot,
Oh, it's black
mushy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 90 degrees out today.
It's quicksand.
That's probably what's happening. The jack is sinking as he's trying to jack it up.
Yeah, that's exactly what all the marks are from, and he's just trying to find the hard point.
Yeah.
Actually, on a similar story, I was at BJ's yesterday getting my propane.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a CRV in the lot with both tires on the right side just completely flat. I'm looking at it, and you just see a gash in the rear, like so someone definitely flashed it, and in the front it's a fucking bullet hole. Like,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just like a straight up circle. I was like, "There's no way that someone just."
Where do you live
shot-
again?
This is
In
Connecticut.
in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I'm in North Haven.
Get up or get going. That's
Yeah.
what it's about, boy. Stay
So
away
we
from
forgot
that.
the membership card.
Was there, was there any bodies inside? It just
No.
wow.
Apparently, it's been there for days.
So
Yeah.
someone shot the tire. Imagine being.
Did you peek inside at the body or what?
Yeah,
No, I
there's-
Dude,
there
imagine
might
being
be a
that
body somewhere.
Imagine being that short on time. They're gonna shoot someone's tire. They can't just stab it right quick. You're like, I better shoot this. I
Right,
gotta
that's
get out
a
of here.
good,
Or you just shot the one bullet, you ran out, you're like, all right, well, now I got to.
Yeah, that's true. Could have gone that way.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm out of bullets again.
quite the waste of ammo.
Maybe the guy was just a one bullet guy.
Yeah. Little midnight special.
He had a little pocket cannon. Was it a smooth bore hole?
Let's get right into. Wait, what was it? I was listening to the last podcast on the left, and they were making fun of shows that talk for like an hour before and then say, "Let's get right into it."
Yeah, let's get right into it.
I feel like that's what we just did. So let's
That's,
get right into it.
that's the Your Mom's House podcast. Drives
Yeah.
me crazy.
Yeah, just
Drives me crazy. It's like they have someone on that I really want to listen to, and then it's an hour and a half, and they're like, "All right, we'll be right back with our guest." I'm like,
And
fuck.
the guest is only on for like half an hour.
I know.
That's literally what we do.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And then I think about it. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, could have been a guy trying to get out. See that? Could have been a little man inside with a gun.
Inside the tire?
Oh,
Yeah. What if he got caught in there?
Trying to get the hole?
bit of an Oompa Loompa situation.
Like an Ace
Is
Ventura
that-
situation? Out the rhino?
Oh my! One of the best cinematic scenes in history. I'll never forget
I don't know
that.
about
Shoot,
that.
shoot his way out.
That opening anus as he's
my
trying to
God.
remove himself on a hot day like today. Yeah, let's.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
We get a lot.
I got a call back.
Okay.
The best call back.
Mm-hmm.
The Joyous Slow is back, baby. I'm
They'll
back.
never
at the,
leave.
Back at the Joyous Slow. I don't know, but I know I traded my Acti for a Honda Beat, as I like
Honda
to
Beat.
call it. And I think I'm a convertible guy now.
Oh, beat the clock challenge.
The old Beat the Clock sign. It's got 60 horsepower of Fury, but it's powered by for some reason a 3-cylinder with ITBs on it.
Let me tell you. The noise.
Dude, headers back exhaust.
Wait, are the ITBs stopped?
Yes.
Yeah,
You know,
stock
I
ITBs.
haven't heard that thing yet.
Dude, it is
Oh,
so
we'll go set the alarm off and
good.
try it. It's
It
unbelievable.
is so good.
It's got a headers back exhaust. Dead
Did he
center
put it
exit.
on?
Yeah. Cyrus put it on. Intake's right behind your head. I'm currently enthralled with this thing.
I am too.
It's great to drive around. It is definitely slow,
I didn't think it was that slow.
but it doesn't matter because it makes so much noise.
I felt like the pickup was slower.
Yeah. The Acti?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Acti's definitely slower. However,
I didn't think it was
listen,
that
it's slow to the point where I drove it here yesterday to get the Miata to get it aligned, and I'm pulling out of the driveway in the Miata. I'm like, whoa, baby, hold on. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure the Miata weighs exactly the same amount and has like 140 horsepower as opposed to 60. Miata's feeling
I'd take the
fast,
Honda
dude.
Beat.
All day.
I'd take
All
the Honda
day, every
Beat.
day.
I wonder how that compares to my Fit.
It's way faster.
Does
than
your
your
fit really slow?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the fit's really slow.
It's
Ain't
really
that bad.
slow. Yeah.
Oh, dude, the Honda Beat. Oh, okay.
It's that modern slow. You know what I mean? It was just that motor was made for just kind of, yep. This
Now,
thing's
the
got to
Honda Beat,
move on
Honda
its,
Beat
under
was
its
made
own
to be
power.
driven in anger.
Dude, it's operation zone is like 6,000 to 7,000 RPM at all times.
Yeah, has to be.
Wow. It's ready to go.
Pops out.
Oh,
I think
it's
it's
just ready to go.
9,200 is the red line or 9,100.
Can't see it. Steering wheel's in the way.
Steering wheel's in the way. So the steering wheel's still big enough where like my knee hits it all the time, and it's tiny.
Oh, not
like,
for me. I was good.
Where did the stock? How big was the stock
I
wheel?
was
on
stuck
this
as a bug in that thing.
thing? I know, dude.
Ugh.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
definitely the best K vehicle I've ever driven.
Yeah, it's a really good K vehicle. I've driven most of them except for the AZ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's good for a K car. It's really really good. I mean,
The shifter was perfect. It was like perfect quintessential Honda, like bolt action shifter.
You can make these things look really good.
yeah, it's currently happening.
Yeah.
I've unleashed the budget on it. The fire hose
What
attached.
budget?
It's being hammered on it. It's literally in the shop for stereo.
Yeah, the noise.
The noise is so good.
It's intoxicating.
It is. It's like a sweet fantasy baby. You know, it's just a tape I should put in that thing.
You should just on repeat.
And I've come to realize that the best way to cure an addiction to speed carcane is a K car. You know, if you're like, I gotta be faster, you just get in one of these things, you're gonna be fine.
There's no need for the speed when you're in this thing.
Nope,
That's no need for speed.
dude, you don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my?
Yeah, just go back to the chat. Where's your
What are you doing? What's happening over here?
Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
He's trying to share with us, which I deeply appreciate, but
Matt Wood, they put the same ITB setup in the Honda Today RS. Well, I'll be damned.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
wow.
At this thing.
My God.
So do we want to talk about the wheels or what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we
What
can
is
talk about the wheels.
operation
Because
here?
the ones that you're slapping on that bad Larry are just one less spoke.
Yeah, well,
Same style.
Ooh, 4-spoke.
Yeah.
here's the deal. I got a bunch of wheels, right? Right now it has basically knockoff Ferrari F50 wheels for K cars. It's funny because it's double staggered. It has 14 to the back, 13s in the front. I think they're both 5.5 wide though.
Yo.
Yeah, that's what mine's here looks like.
I know. It's so good.
I do have a
Wait. Look. Look at the mat. Look at the mat.
Yeah, it's got the same thing. So maybe that's how they came.
Did they all? Yes, actually, because think about it. Look at the little car. That
Wow,
car is
and
the
the
same one
tack,
that's on
yeah.
the Gather's head unit. Oh man, like I enjoy driving this car so much. Too much.
So I have the wheels on it.
Yeah.
Then I have a set of Enki maples that were on the Acti that I want to put on it, like a fresh basket weave.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh God, we might have to do that too. And then I've got a set of Pete's got a set of SSR.
Yeah.
SSR version 3s or something.
They're just 4 spokes. I don't
No,
know.
they're not SSRs. They're
They work?
No, they are. Yeah. No, I think they're SSRs. I don't know. Pete sent it to me. Let me look.
I got to find the picture from this past weekend because the white one that I saw was, so
What
good.
color was the top again? You saw? Was it a black top? White with black top?
It was
think
all
so.
white, right?
Yeah, they're all
I think
black.
so.
All
The
white.
wheels were black.
Yep.
No, they're SSRs. Look, they're red. 4-spoke, 3-piece.
Oh,
Yes.
Pete still has those?
Yeah. Pete has everything.
Wow.
So, anyways, that's
I
the
enjoyed that
idea.
car way too much.
I don't mind those wheels either, but those aren't currently in America close. So yeah, the bad is the paint is absolutely hammered.
I didn't even care.
Yeah, until you get out of it and you're like, wow, if this was glossy, it'd be like a showstopper. Pete's, it's hammered.
SSR Mark II.
SSR Mark II. Yeah, of course, Pete's right there. So yeah, the paint's hammered. I have paint corrected the paint that exists, and it's come up pretty good, but the front's still pretty hammered. I'm thinking about wrapping it. I have the wrap. I just need somebody with the ability to wrap. So, if you're listening, you want to wrap a car,
Sammy.
holler at your boy. Yeah, no, Sammy can do it. Shook's got guys. I don't know. If anybody wants to get involved, I'll definitely pay you to do it. But we get some, I got a color picked out. I should have the roll in the next couple days. So, because it's that or paint it.
But do you want to paint a Honda
fuck
Beat though?
that. You don't want to paint that.
I don't
thing.
want to paint it because I want to be able to change the color on it every now and then.
No, we literally just
Look at
wrap
that.
it.
I should wrap it
Oh,
white.
so good.
With the means to be able to get vinyl, there's no reason we just wrap it.
Yeah, I should wrap it white.
I think you should do champ white.
Should I do?
I agree.
Should I do pistachio?
Like pistachio.
It's like almost white but greenish.
Wow, is that silver? Yo.
Yeah, I think that's silver.
No, that's white.
Is it white?
It looks white from here.
Oh man.
It could be just
Such
super
a
light
good
silver.
looking car. I think it's
Oh, with the silver gas cap too.
It looks silver. When you get
Wow.
up close, yeah,
Yeah.
it's silver.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Should we silver it?
You know, there really hasn't been any of the K cars that I've been like really like this is made me jealous, but this one was like, okay, I get it. I'm
There's
here.
two.
I'm on
the
board.
Honda Beat and the Mitsubishi Pajero Junior. That's technically not a K car, but
Oh,
still tiny.
it's just tiny car.
Oh, that was one of those that Jesse had one at the meet this weekend.
Yeah.
Jesse's got a Pajero Junior, a Pendejo Junior.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. Outside's hammered, which kind of stinks, but we'll fix it. I've only seen one of these things in like a British Racing green, which is what I want to wrap it as. But now I'm changing my mind again. So there you go. Let me know. Currently cleaning the inside. There's mouse houses galore. The thing reeks of mouse house.
I didn't think it smelled that bad.
That's weird because after you told me that and I drove it here, I was like, well, Corey lost his sense of smell a long time ago.
Probably.
I'm having a hard time figuring where the mouse houses are, but I just got me the 18-volt Ryobi carpet cleaner.
Oh, that's right. You were saying that. You've got the battery powered carpet cleaner.
Yeah, so I'm going to find out, dude. And you know how I got that? Me and my brother, who's bigger than me, drove the Beat to Home Depot. And that carpet,
were they still doing like Ryobi days?
yeah, there was no
Fuck, you
deals to
just
be had.
missed Ryobi
No,
days.
I don't think they rolled this thing out till after.
Oh.
So it rode home in his lap. There's
Yeah, where do you put it?
no room.
How big was the box?
There's a little trunk which I fit 2 bags of groceries in yesterday.
Did you guys pick up some wood as well?
Yeah, we picked up
A couple of
nothing over there.
shelving units.
Dude, there's literally no room at all. So yeah, that sat in his lap. Yeah, that's what I got. I'm excited about this thing. It's been a lot of fun the past couple days. Let's drive around and
I'm excited about
bullshit.
it too.
And then I'm stuck driving my Daihatsu home today. You know, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Don't know how I
Stuck,
feel
he
about it.
says.
I don't know
Yeah.
how you're gonna be able to handle that speed.
I don't know how you'd ever manage.
It's so
Yeah.
much. The Daihatsu is so much faster than that Beat.
It is.
It is.
But it
Well, it has torque. The Beat doesn't have any torque at all.
Yeah, that's turtled, isn't it? The Daihatsu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got torque. Up top, the Daihatsu falls off. Like
Turboed,
It-
intercooled.
I think the Daihatsu revs higher too, which is crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
But the turbo falls off at like 5,000, so you may as well shift.
a Honda
need
Beat
to-
just feels so like tight.
Dude, it's
like, so
the
together.
Honda Beat I think weighs 300 pounds more than the Mirror somehow.
What do we say? 1,800 or 1,900? 18.
1,600
Oh.
versus like 1,200.
we got to film some small car content
It's scary person
with those
like
two
the other
things
thing.
together.
It's 16. No, it's 200 pounds more. 1,600 versus 1,400 maybe.
I have a call back from Harold Hal Price.
Hell.
He just says, dude, I've got news. A good friend of mine is an insurance agent.
Ooh.
I was asking him about the running joke you guys have about the old system.
Dude, the old system and the new system, I'm telling you.
Turns out, technically, that shit is legit. More along the lines of legacy customers. If you have a plan for a super long time with no claims, it kind of falls between the cracks, and if you change your policy, it can really throw a wrench in the works. I always thought it was bullshit as well, but he really laid it out for me. Old system is a real thing. Also, got a skateboard. Totally fucked my knee up inside of 12 hours. Back to being fat and not working out.
It sounds like poor customer management more than anything.
That does, right. Yeah, their old system is just lack of, follow through or
But
caring about existing customers.
Is there anything I learn time and time again is if I get back on a skateboard, I'm going to get injured.
Yep. You should really fix that shoulder so you can get back on a skateboard.
Well, so I'm going to fix it next week, so gotta get back out there.
Another call back, on the hot topic. This comes from Matt. It just shows me Matt on Instagram.
Love that.
But call back to last week's episode when you guys started talking about Skaters Island. In response to my question to RJ, these photos were from one of my last trips to Skater Island in 2003. A little blast from the past for you, skate, and BMX guys, from Matt. And he sent a bunch of pictures, and he's got a couple of videos he was going to send over, so that's pretty cool.
Is he doing tricks?
He is doing tricks.
What's he
Couple.
riding a bike or riding a skateboard?
Skateboarding.
Yeah, let's go.
It's
It wasn't called Bikers Island, am I right?
but he's
Whoa,
he
he's shredding, dude.
kick flips over that Jersey barrier as well.
Yeah, daddy.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Some good stuff. Let's see. Okay, let me pop this up real quick. I wanted to mention this now at the top of the hour, if you will.
The top of the hour.
Our friends at Foundation Blue
Mm-hmm.
are doing a NASCAR ticket giveaway.
Okay.
So they're having a bit of a raffle on their Instagram page.
Mm-hmm.
$10 for a raffle ticket. Join Foundation Blue live on Instagram on 7/13 at 8 p.m. to pick the winner. So that is today when you're listening to this, or tomorrow if you're in the chat, which is Thursday, 7/13, 8 p.m. For $10, you can win a couple NASCAR tickets for the race July 16th at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. If you are into that,
we've gone a few times.
You can join. I know weren't invited this year.
We weren't invited.
Nobody mentioned it to us
times.
this year, like
That
at
ain't
all.
right. That ain't right.
So you can go and support them. You should support Foundation Blue anyway. But if you wanted to go to the NASCAR race and you want to do it on the cheap, here's your chance. And the Loose is Fast podcast, which is on the Revival Motoring Network, is going to be there with all their, hoodlums as well.
Apparently they're having a meetup.
They are. That's how I learned that they were going this year.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned I wasn't invited.
And I learned it when you told me right before this podcast.
Mind-blowing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know what I think ruined it?
What's that?
Josh bailing 3 years in a row.
Josh
Yeah, maybe
Bailey.
that was the-
I
yeah.
think Josh bailing 3 years in a row is what ruined the invite for Chuck and I.
And
Because I've gone every year.
and the funny thing
I'm
is,
going. The only year I haven't gone was last year.
I think they
No,
posted.
we went last year.
And the year before. I didn't go the
Actually,
first
no,
year.
last year, yeah, because John went.
Oh, yeah, Josh.
Where were
Everybody
you?
went
He
with
was
you,
wearing
buddy.
a vest. I didn't
Everybody
go.
went but you.
I didn't go.
John was wearing a vest and no shirt. I mean, it was a good John
Perhaps
day.
It was not an Italian John Day.
It was
No,
a
that
great,
was-
no, it was an old school John
That
day.
was hardcore John Day.
Yeah. Big fan of that.
Love
John.
that, John.
Death metal John.
There's 30 of them all meeting. Who'd have thought?
Wow.
Huh, big news.
Interesting. It could have been because about a month ago I did post, when they posted something about the race, I did just post that I was still not going.
That ain't right.
Could be something.
I don't know how you guys forgot about us at the Fastest Loose, but
Yeah.
we still love you.
Yep.
Not Josh, he doesn't. We do. Me and Corey. The ones who come to your events.
Also coming up July 23rd, we will be at Widowmaker Brewery. Slinging
I'm
some
excited
coffee.
for this.
Gonna be a big meet.
Slinging some coffee. Get in touch with Stairs. I don't know if there's any spots left or anything. I don't know how
Are
any
there
of it's
spots?
working.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, there's.
I need to
I
do
think
something?
we're okay.
What kind of stairs?
I think we're okay.
Oh.
I'll talk to John tomorrow.
thought it was a
When
parking
he's
lot.
listening to this, we'll talk about it. I think there were some special spots. We have access to those, I believe, because they were afraid those were going to fill up real quick.
Special spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll bring my wife's car.
love special spots. Just show up in the Explorer, which actually probably what's going to happen.
Yep. You're gonna get banned from that too.
What do you mean? Take the Mustang.
Yeah, don't you have a Mustang?
We got to set up the booth.
Chuck and I went to Vermont with the entirety of our booth in a
should.
Honda Civic and a K car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can probably fit it.
We
Yeah, dude, you
definitely
can definitely fit it. You
Yeah.
can fit it in the trunk. You wouldn't even know what's back there.
It's a Mustang. Huge.
Oh, you know it's
So big.
Actually, I'll talk about that later. And also the Northeast Unity Show. We did want to mention that.
Unity.
That's not coming up till September 24th, but check out their Instagram.
Yeah, come see the Revival Motoring Empire up there.
Come check out their Instagram.
We're an empire.
And go follow them for more details. And as we get closer to that show, we'll
You
mention
get to
it
talk
more
about
and more
pizza?
And
Pizza
yes, good
meat.
call. So
New concept
Let me
by
bring
details
this
by Doug.
back. Where's my other tab? I
We're
can't see anything
rebranding.
right now. So we've been holding some revival nights. They've been nice and quiet, which is good. We don't want all the riffraff, but
Very quiet. It
we're-
was just me, Josh, and Corey last time.
we were
Did you tell anyone?
we want to kind of keep those things rolling.
Yep.
Make it worth doing so. So in the chat
We
earlier
did a big
today,
brainstorm.
Details by Doug mentioned, hey, you guys should have pizza.
Instead of donuts, have a pizza meal.
So we'll still have the donut meats on Sunday mornings,
Mm-hmm.
but this revival Friday nights. It's
gonna be pizza meat.
Friday night lights, pizza meat.
Yep.
Pizza
So
meat.
it's gonna
Bring
be
your own pizza.
Bring your own pizza.
but
Oh,
we'll
man, Friday
probably
Night
bring
Lights. We shall make varsity jackets.
We can definitely make varsity jackets.
play football. Throw
It's gonna
throw
be
around
like
the
a
pigskin in the
It's gonna
parking
be a
lot.
pizza potluck. The double P, the pee-pee.
Exactly, the pee-pee.
Pee-pee
Bring your
meat.
pee-pee.
Bring your
Bring your
pee-pee.
pee-pee.
The old pizza potluck.
So we're gonna do that in our lot. So bring your pee-pee. Bring your cars.
Fill your
none of
cars with
that.
pee-pee.
None of that vegan stuff.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pizza meat. And we gotta talk about it next week. It'll somehow remember to talk about it.
So that's gonna be Friday, July 21st.
Pizza meat
Pizza meat.
starts at midnight.
I'll put it in my notes right now.
Midnight pee-pee.
Be up.
Midnight
BYOP.
pee-pee. No, it'll probably start around 7:30, 8 o'clock.
7:30, 8 o'clock. Bring
Yep,
your own
I'm
pizza. We're
into
going to have a
that.
big table. Dump your pizzas out.
Yep.
Let's see who brings the hottest pizza.
Dump out your pies. Dump out your slices.
Yeah, just dump them out.
We could make a Frank Pepe's run.
What do you mean? We got Frank Pepe right here.
I'll just bring it.
Oh,
We have
That works,
There's
too.
a whole bunch of us from the New Haven metro area. I mean, there is a Pepe's in Warwick.
Like
but
I said,
yeah.
a
Is
bunch
there?
of us.
there is.
I
What do you mean? We're one.
He's in
We're
the-
all one.
He's initiated like the
What
league.
was that song? We are one. We are the world.
One of us. One of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, July 21st,
Pee-pee
our
meat.
spot, pee-pee meat,
Pizza potluck.
pizza
pee-pee.
pie.
I support Revival Pee-pee.
We're gonna do. What else? That's it for my callbacks.
We did a
immediately.
donut meet.
We did do a donut.
Just did one.
Yep.
I brought hot donuts from Dazed and Glazed.
Dazed and Glazed.
Warm on the bottom.
Dude, they had. I tell them I need 50 glazed munchkins. She's like, "Do you want these in front, or there's some that just came out in the back?" I'm like, how do you get them out of the
The
back?
respect of asking.
Incredible respect. And she also didn't even she didn't even count them. She just filled the thing.
Just
And, like,
eyeballed it.
I got 15 of them here, no problem. I was at the car like, yeah, just one more.
Went to a diabetic coma on the way over.
Unbelievable donuts. There were a ton of donuts, and that's what we go for. Had a decent amount of people out. The weather kind of sucked, and it looked like it was going to downpour on the way
Yeah,
in.
it was kind of
so-
dodgy. The day before, it was saying scattered thunderstorms, and then I woke up and it was like, nah, it's just gonna be
fine.
Gonna be a cloudy
Well,
day.
they can't call the weather more than 6 hours in advance anymore. That's something we lost with the pandemic.
Depends
I don't
what the
know why.
government wants to do with it.
Yeah, they're just controlling it bad.
Massive panic.
Yeah, exactly.
So, great to see everybody. Great to hang out. I didn't stay the whole time because I had to leave early, but good donut meet. I don't know.
No, it was
That's great
always
donut
a
meet.
great time. Brought Travis. He worked the merch booth.
Yep.
Out there slinging the stuff.
I know
On the
people
salts?
kept him out there busy.
Yep.
He was on the
Yeah,
bath
it was
salts.
awesome. We got him. Yeah, we got him on the salts.
black.
He ate far too many donuts. And did I get him food on the way back? I can't remember. I don't think so. But
Nah.
yeah, just let him.
Boy doesn't deserve it.
Let him fester for a while.
Had enough donuts. There were
But
plenty of
no,
donuts. for him.
and we hung out in the garage here with a couple of the boys after the fact, and it's fun.
There you go. Just
fun.
hung out inside.
Just hanging
helped
out
each other
inside
up.
with the dudes.
I took the Civic out this past weekend
Yep.
for its actually first time out this
Inaugural
year.
run.
Maiden 2023 voyage.
Made it 2023 voyage. It was glorious.
There you
God,
go.
I've missed the car. It was so nice. Just like,
Honda's have just been doing you
did-
right
there's
recently.
nothing-
they really have been.
Did your winter improvements? Did you notice a big difference?
So biased opinion here. Obviously, I get it. I spend all the time doing it. I get in the car. I'm like, oh, great improvement, great improvement. Well, I've got to ask an unbiased opinion. So I asked Catherine.
I was just gonna say she's gonna be very straightforward.
And she says, it's less buzzy.
that's
Boom.
That's a good thing.
that's very good.
Pretty solid,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
That's basically a compliment.
Less
Yeah.
buzzy.
Yeah.
Still loud, less buzzy.
Love
Yeah.
that.
But I mean, the exhaust is just loud. It is what it is. But
Yeah.
still loud, less buzzy. So I call that a W.
That's
Yeah,
for sure
that's
a
a-
win.
oh,
Because
100%.
It's a big W.
That's a
because
huge
what you
W.
did should have reduced the buzz.
Big reduction of buzz.
Yeah.
Buzz has backed off.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So still loud, less buzzy. I win.
Love that.
I have a callback from last week when you guys
Fire
were talking
away.
about
Here he is.
old ladies in cool cars.
When were we talking about old ladies and
What
good
did we
cars?
say? I forgot.
It's towards the end, I think. It was with RJ.
Oh, okay.
The only
that makes sense.
The only reason I know is because I was listening to that episode on the way up here.
I vaguely remember. I might have been asleep.
I
on the
blacked
mic.
out that whole episode.
So there's one lady.
Let's talk about
at my
taking Tylenol
old-
PM.
Near my old.
we were
work.
all halfway through a Tylenol PM at that point.
Yeah, you guys seem tired, but
The amount of people who reached out in acceptance, agreement, and pure joy about the Tylenol PM discussion.
Yeah, dude, it's a blast.
Dude.
All right, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry
anyway.
for kind of got our only guest
So-
call
Yeah.
back.
there's a lady that used to drive, or still does, drive an E39 M5 in my old work area. See her all the time. You know, the town is like a very old retirement town. It's just a bunch of old people.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to drive the E36, I'm just like always trying to catch up to her, but could never like actually talk to her about like, hey, like, did you buy this brand new or whatever? But
Yeah.
super cool. You know, it's like it's a color I've never seen on an E39 M5 before. It's like the really light blue.
Ooh.
Ooh, a light
Yeah,
blue.
light blue.
I was going to say, I've
Silverstone?
always seen them in dark. Yeah.
Right. So I thought that was cool. And then at college at UConn, there's a lady who used to drove a bone stock red A86 hatchback.
Come on.
Ooh, blue water metallic.
Is that what it's
is
called?
the color.
Oh, blue water
Made
metallic's
from
nice,
September
dude.
2001 to June of 23 of 2003. not
Oh
23.
wow,
Wow.
that is a color.
Blue water metallic.
Blue water metallic's a hitter.
That's the only one I've ever seen in that color.
Paint
Yeah.
code 896.
You should have gotten that number, dude. Should have took one for the team. You know what I mean?
I still want to hunt her down and be like, hey, if you're ever
Yeah.
thinking about letting it go,
Ever interested in selling?
Yeah.
it's not worth much, but
Yeah. I
You know,
mean,
I-
I can give you a little bit.
I'd scrap it for you.
Yeah, I can give you a little bit.
You love to see it. You love to see the old ladies out there pushing.
Wait, also, what
Heavy
color was
whips.
the interior? Do you know?
no, I don't remember.
Never could catch up. He's driving an M3.
Big fact.
She was just breathing on that V8.
Wow.
that.
Yeah, that's how it goes, dude.
Blip. Speaking
Sometime.
of, you mentioned your work.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that
Sounds like-
escalator working?
No, it actually broke again. 2 days ago, it actually broke.
I'm a huge fan of your escalator update posts.
So I don't work up in that area anymore, so
Okay.
I haven't been posting.
Yeah.
But I go to the bathroom up there, and I'm just looking at it like, damn, the escalator broke again.
It's very unfortunate that
It
this has turned to stairs.
Escalators are
hilarious.
like machines from hell. They just escalator accidents.
I was gonna say, like,
I'm so cautious getting on them. I feel like such a weenie, but I
One
don't
of my
even care.
friends at college, her dad was the chief of the Cambridge Fire Department, which
Yeah.
is the biggest fire department in Massachusetts and one of the biggest ones in the country. And he was like an international expert on escalators and escalator accidents.
oh my god.
And he would just be
Jesus.
like, "You gotta keep your head on a swivel when you're on an escalator." He's like, "That thing gets your shoelace, it'll just paper shred you.
Oh, you're done. Yeah.
yeah.
It'll just turn you into hamburger meat."
Right. It's not gonna stop.
Like my kid's got an escalator. You guys watch out. Like,
Yeah.
dude, it's just there's nothing that's gonna stop that thing.
I used to stop it all the time.
Oh,
at
just hit the
A
button?
certain mall. No. You just kick the side of it hard enough. We used to
Really?
do it
Oh,
all the time.
I
at
used
the
to.
mall.
I would, you know, the black rubber handle.
Yeah.
If you pull it back hard enough, it'll stop.
Yeah.
That's crazy because it'll shred your body.
That's right. It's wild because like the stuff up top and the side it stops. It's like it's Achilles tendon.
Right.
So I would like yank it,
But-
and it would stop.
But if
But
you
if
get
you
an
do it
article
when
of
everyone's
Sucked
on
in.
it,
You get sucked in, no way.
Right. That's it. There's
Game
nothing.
over.
Yeah.
As you're getting sucked in, pull on the thing, I guess.
I wonder what it's like if it just stops while you're on it. Like that's such a.
Oh yeah.
hazard.
It's just it's a
Sudden.
jerk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sudden
So
stop.
imagine if you're on that and you just fall down. The
Yeah,
entire thing.
yeah. I
Game
mean,
over.
you know, from obviously there's a bunch of different shit we see on the internet, but people on skateboards or people just trying to slide down the railing or something,
Yeah.
and they fall onto an escalator. Anybody falling down an escalator where it's not operating and it's
The
not
cheese
sucking.
grater.
Exactly.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's the worst possible thing to fall onto.
Terrible machine.
Yeah,
Terrible stuff. Anyways,
I'll take the
escalators.
stairs.
Go ahead.
what else you got?
Oh, Lock City this Sunday.
Yes, Lock City Sunday.
And it's a competition, which is my
competition.
favorite
Competition,
shit.
Round three.
Round 3, you got to get out there. These guys are going to rip out all the stops.
Yep.
You know,
It's going to be on Clubhouse. Way out is not disclosed as of yet.
Wait, are you going?
to Lock City.
Yeah.
I might try to get there early.
Okay.
See the early stuff. I get so much going on Sunday. I have like 4 different events.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
I'm
don't.
doing Lock City, autocross, that dinner, and New England Forest Rally. So we're gonna try to
Holy shit.
squeeze that all
You
in.
gotta go to New England Forest.
How are you
Way,
doing?
dude. There's no way I'm doing
How
any
are
of
you
those
trying-
things.
No, so he's not in the chat right now because he's preparing for the New England Forest Rally. But Dan sent me over like a full breakdown of all the spots to go to watch, where to park, where to go, everything. And I looked at it. I was like, all right, well, so it's 4 hours to this one. I can park here. I can see here. I walk here. I was like, I just don't have the time this weekend between. I've got something to do Friday night, a birthday party Saturday, and now something to do Sunday. Like it's not possible. For
Yeah,
me
I
to
guess
make it
something.
happen.
I think I get some Friday night as well, and then I DJ Saturday night. Hey, DJ at the Red Door Saturday night,
The door.
and I think I'm doing. I think my Saturday day is open if anybody has a commitment for me, and then all of Sunday's just toast.
I got to make it out there one day.
We say it all the
Every
time.
year. And then this was the closest because I was actually mapping it out. And then it's just like, oh, yeah, let me look at the calendar. And you're like, oh, yeah,
And I'm
Those
fuck you.
those spots that he sent you, do you have to like get passes or get
No.
tickets? It's
You just gotta
go.
gotta be willing to walk a little bit
a little bit in the woods.
through the woods.
Couple
That's it.
hundred
Get a
miles.
little
Yeah.
dusty.
Yep.
That's it.
Get some ticks on you while
Yep.
you're on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buy
You're
some
right.
hiking boots.
Bring
get out
the-
there.
bring the deep.
It's pretty much park wherever you can and
Avoid
just,
cars.
Just get as close as you can within reason and walk to him.
You'll probably hear what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You'll hear 'em
yeah,
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so the spots he had sent me, like you can see where the course is. So you knew like, okay, well, obviously I can't park on.
Yeah.
So, but you can
If the
kinda-
trail you're on is like a car wide, you're on the wrong trail.
Right. You don't want to be that guy.
That's like Baja.
Yeah.
Baja course is open to the public
Yeah.
during
Oh,
race.
Sporting goods range. You know, I might have to do that. We'll figure that out.
Let me know when you go. I'm interested.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was just gonna ask Josh actually, when's the next Dress event for Josh?
Ooh. I don't know at this point.
deep
I gotta-
December.
August, maybe sometime. I was thinking about whatever one was the late July one, but I'm not going to be able to attend that one. So now August, whatever the next one is, that I have to
August.
try
We gotta
to
get you
plan
back
that.
out there.
Yeah, I'm ready. I get
While
spacers.
the streets is hot, we gotta get you back there.
I got spacers. I got to pop those on. They're sitting over there. I'd like to have bigger tires by then, but it's not a must need. I'm pretty much ready to
fucking
go.
burns with those.
Besides,
You get the Weiss Fab?
no,
Come on.
no.
I said there's a blower on sale on the internet. I was told to pressure you to purchase, so please buy
Amazon
that.
Prime,
Get
Prime
that.
Day.
No, someone's selling a used one. You just take the blower off the car.
Yeah, just pop it right on.
The Whipple.
My last thing was I was on Topics Under the Stairs.
Ooh,
It was a great time.
Indeed, you were.
Turns out I can bullshit for hours about anything.
Was it like 3.5 hours long? I think.
Yeah, dude, and I couldn't get through half the shit I was thinking about talking about. And I'm getting the end
Go
of
on
this.
again.
I'm getting the end of this thing. And these guys are like falling asleep, and I'm used to here, so it's just we just go to the end of time when we start an hour later.
yeah. Those guys are all old men.
What a
John
bunch
goes
of-
to the bathroom about 30 times,
John has to go to the bathroom a lot.
and they finish up by like 8:30.
Yeah, not with me. There they didn't.
I just started that episode while I was coming up here, so I got to finish that.
What a blast those guys are. I could bullshit about nothing for days on end.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's
So-
I send like I'm kind of envious at times because I send John tons and tons of news and articles I find that I'm just like, well, I mean, we can't talk about this, woman who raped a dolphin on our show
I mean, we could.
and keep track, if you will. But like, there's all sorts of stuff like that I'll send them, and I'm just like, well, that'd be funny to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, it was a ton of fun. Those guys rock. So
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I'll probably be on again because I want to get into some nitty gritty shit.
Yeah,
That probably shouldn't be on any podcast. So
Last thing I have is BMW CAN bus system.
mm-hmm.
Total pain in the ass.
Yep.
However,
CAN bus is government control.
so I've been trying to put LEDs in the BMW. I remember I talked about it a while ago, right?
Yeah, Robert Bulbs.
A whole thing
MD.
got all fucky. So I'm like, okay, well then I'm gonna buy these CAN bus decoders, right?
Yeah.
And they work. However, in a photo on my phone, they look like they're maybe, I don't know, size of like a USB stick. They're like more like a pack of Marlboros.
CAN bus decoders?
Yeah,
So
so
like
it
a
just,
decoder ring?
it like just kind of converts like the signal to make the CAN bus computer happy.
Okay.
So like I was like, I'm not cutting all this stuff up to make these work. They're way bigger than I thought. It's not gonna happen.
Yep.
So then did a
Threw
little
them
more
in the
dig-
ocean?
A little more digging. No, I returned them. Got my money back.
There we go.
I bought a $25 little like plug-in OBD module, and downloaded an app, and just you can go in there and like, oh, headlights convert to LED.
Get out of here.
And they worked out.
wow.
Come on, baby.
Through the whole
Wow.
car. So now I'm going through buying all LEDs for the whole car because I can't see shit at night.
Yeah, LED
Yeah.
and everything.
LED and everything.
Sure.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
can
noticed
see.
about the Mustang last night? Not good headlights.
Know what's nice about LEDs?
Not good headlights for you. Looks good on the road. Very bright.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very, very bright.
Okay.
Can you
'cause
tilt those down?
I think they are tilted down all the way.
Oh.
What?
Like I need to tilt them up. I couldn't see anything.
So you were behind me on the way back.
Mhm.
I could see all the way down Newport Ave. I could see where you were.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so very bright. Also, Big Ian, headlight. Oh, I do everything, but I'm talking headlights now. I got fog light bulbs on the way, high beams, corner lights, doing the whole thing.
I have LEDs on some cars, and they're great until it starts raining. And then
Oh yeah,
they just don't light anything.
that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about the rain?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm surprised you can't see anything.
Yeah, it was like I even put the high beams on. And I'm like,
It's
this
probably
isn't good
lighting
either.
up the night sky. It's probably pointed all the way up.
Or the ground. I don't know because I couldn't even see. Like, yeah, honestly, 10 feet.
Streets are talking.
Yeah. Actually, let's see. So what's the app? I think. Beamer code.
Well, let me see it.
Exact
What's the logo look like? I think it's probably the one I have. Oh yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like there. And you just go in there, and you can do a bunch of cool stuff. Like now, so I've obviously got my Speedo and my tack, and then in the middle there's like a little screen.
Yeah.
I have like a digital Speedo now.
Come on,
You
baby.
just turn that stuff on. I don't know. It's cool as shit.
It's
I had no
cool.
idea. I would have done this years ago.
That's why I don't upgrade my X5 when it gives me the over-the-air upgrades because
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go through and do all the Bimmer code stuff again. Not today, Satan. Leave it as it is.
Yeah, but I'm surprised because your headlights were super bright,
Yeah, it's just they're not projecting in the right direction. I guess.
projecting right behind me.
Heat-seeking, dude.
Small little news piece, I guess, unrelated to automotive,
News.
but I thought was funny. Something I probably should have sent to John. The Baltimore Orioles is a baseball team.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm from America.
Just figured,
I'm familiar.
just they recently did
I heard
a Braille jersey night
Oh, I saw that.
where they Baltimore Orioles on their jerseys was done in Braille in support of
It's fucking
in
exceptional.
support of
Yeah,
blindness.
it's totally exceptional.
These are the same fucking idiots paying $250,000 to go to college, and this is the idea they come out with.
Let's run a brown.
I
night.
just hey, you want to support
What do
blind
you
people?
feel
Yes,
the-
there's a million
feel
things
the
that you do,
fucking. What do you? What?
but you're gonna
You're gonna get that verbal.
they can't see it.
You're gonna get the verbal description. Hey guys, it's in
Right,
Braille.
you
believe
should
me.
see this. It looks awesome.
You didn't
it
have
looks
to.
so good.
You didn't have to print any.
You didn't even have to play the game.
You could have saved a ton of money. You could have do a full Braille game.
You're gonna be in cahoots the whole
be
time
like
with
a
the
story
jersey.
time.
Yeah, it
That's crazy.
just one of those things, man. 2023.
You know what? Sometimes everybody's a fucking idiot in the whole world. This baby's just flushing down the drain.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I'm sure the blind people did not appreciate it at all. So
yeah.
that's
and
nice.
That's really changing lives with those
Deaf
Braille.
people, though,
They probably thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
yeah. Score one for the deaf people. Look at these idiots.
Man, you should really see this. Oh, wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you can't. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
speak-
crazy.
Speaking of deaf people,
Yeah, love them. Shout out to
some
my
of
neighbor.
my favorite videos. I know. Shouts to Deb. Some of my favorite videos that pop up on my Instagram are the people doing the sign language at a concert.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Oh.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love that.
Especially because when
Well,
they
the
do
most
it,
recent
they're-
one was the woman at the juvenile concert doing back that ass up. Unfucking believable, dude. And she is into it.
So that's the thing is how into it. Now I don't know if they have to be because, like
Think about the speed.
the sign
There's
language-
a rhythm to it. Like
that's like you need a cadence to it to
Yeah.
really get across the back that ass up like you.
I mean, they
I
probably
know
feel
how
the
to say
bass,
back that
though.
ass up now in sign language.
Thank God, dude. If you're a deaf people, it must
Yeah.
be unbelievable to be a concert with the big sound, dude.
'Cause you can
getting
feel it.
vibrated.
Yeah, I'm sure you can feel the beat.
Hell
Right.
yes, this
You
is
can
Right.
feel it
sick.
for sure. And now you see what's going on. And you just like,
You ever seen It's All Gone, Pete Tong? It's a
no.
movie
no.
about a deaf DJ, and it's fucking that'll get you really in the deaf. If you really want to get a score W for deaf people, watch that movie. Unbelievable.
I think isn't there a hardcore one about a drummer who goes deaf?
It's not hardcore. It's like classical, like
Okay,
classically trained.
okay,
think.
okay.
Uh,
A movie.
no,
I can't
now I
remember
know
the
which
name
one
of the
you're
movie.
talking about. Yes, yeah,
I
it is.
Can't remember the sound of something.
Sound of
No, no,
Music.
Sound of Music.
The hills are
No,
alive
not that one.
with the deaf sound of music.
Juvenile Tiny Desk Concert.
I have, yes. Tiny
Oh,
Desk.
that just came out, right?
Yeah. Tiny Desk is hands down one of my favorite series on the internet.
Pete Tong
I
is a DJ, but
It turns people that I typically wouldn't listen to into stuff that I'm like, you know what, I want to play that.
yeah.
I'm going to play that. Big T-Pan. Big T-Pain
Love
fan.
T-Pan.
now.
T-Pan.
I'm a big P-Pan guy. You know, comes by in the night, takes me to land.
Pizza.
Sound of metal.
P-Pan.
PP. Pizza party.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We didn't pick a winner for the July Donut Meet.
Yeah, Josh was trying to gloss that over.
I honestly haven't forgot. I forgot all about it. I would have gave him the donuts.
You won 100 donuts.
You won 3 dozen.
So,
Ooh, okay.
just for reference, Tim's already won.
Oh, I was gonna say Tim.
Warren's won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh Riv, aka
Subikage,
Subikage, is one.
yeah.
Big Paul won last month.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Who's taking the cake?
Cyrus drove my Acti home and loved it.
Cyrus wins. Cyrus wins.
So if you come and you bring a car to trade, you will
Yeah,
win
you
the donut
immediately
meat.
win.
Yeah.
No, that's actually he not only
And he also drove the furthest. In both ways, drove
It
the
was the
slowest
first one
vehicle.
here. He beat me
he,
here.
he was
And
the
he
first
drove
one
the
here.
slowest
He was so
vehicle both
excited.
ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Where's he
like
from?
Bennington, New Hampshire.
I live a mile away.
And
He beat me here.
that beat, although great, highway, not great.
How fast on the highway?
It'll go 84
That's plenty fast.
at 9,200 RPM.
That's in fifth gear?
Yeah,
Just-
yeah, dude.
Ah.
At
Wow,
at
okay.
70, it's like, yeah.
You know, that's exactly how my Honda Fit
Just
was
Yeah.
when I was late picking up my wife the other day.
We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Just for reference, that is
I'm prepared to win.
1, 2, 3. That is 4 towns west of Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yeah, which means there's not a highway going to.
So
there's
he's got to
nothing
there. He had to
either
go
come
through,
all
like,
the way
air.
down and through Mass and
Yeah,
do
that's what he
that,
does.
or wow, that's a trek.
All right.
Good
Well,
for
he
him.
definitely wins.
Yeah, he won. We'll send him some stuff. Maybe send him some coffee.
Good guy,
Get
that
that
side.
moving.
Yeah, we're gonna send him a bunch of things.
Let me put that in my notes here.
But yeah, that car is awesome. But man, on the highway, all the K cars kind of stink on the highway. The freaking Daihatsu is probably the Miura is the closest to like highway acceptability, and even then, they all top out at like 80 something miles an hour.
Which
And
is
like
plenty.
some
Which is
places it's
fine.
plenty. Yeah, but if you're in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, it's about minimum speed. Bennington is deep.
A lot happening in the chat.
I need to see that. Yeah, we gotta get that Honda Tadeo here. I really want, and I know Ransom Pete's in the chat. I need a Honda City Turbo too. So, just in case you see one, please forward it to me.
And Pete, we got to talk about the Odyssey in about 3 years' time.
There we go. Gonna get this man an Odyssey.
Are there current ones available now, or are you targeting a specific generation?
I'm targeting a specific generation.
Okay.
But the ones available now were also available in the U.S.
Yeah, so no big. Right.
Yeah, not a big difference, but they're basically giant wagons that are classified as minivans.
You know what's funny? I was looking at speaking of like a more modern JDM import, like for the future. I always wanted the Honda S660.
Oh, those are cool.
The same horsepower as the freaking that thing, the Beat.
The Beat?
60 something horsepower. Just looks way cooler.
Saw a lot of those in Japan.
Dude, I gotta get out there.
You should.
Yeah,
You really
it's-
should.
Pete literally asked me constantly to go, and it's during hill season, so it's hard for him to get out of town.
Oh, I'm trying to go next year, but with everything going on this year, I don't know if I can. I'm going to try my hardest.
Gotta get out there, man. All right, roads are pure trash from Tim Connors. That's correct. It is a terrible, terrible place to drive.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Whoa, you're right. I almost got bit by those headphones.
Oh, they almost got me.
Want to get into B for B?
Yeah, of course.
Do
I
that real quick.
Of course I do.
We'll discuss whatever's happening. with
Trials
that.
and tribulations.
Bucks for the boys. What's up? It's me, Chuck, again, and I'm here to talk to you about our value for value system to keep this train a rolling
Choo choo.
called Bucks for the Boys. What is Bucks for the Boys? Well, I just told you. Nonetheless, if you want to support your boys here at Revival Motoring, go to revivalmotoring.com/B4B. That'll bring you to the Bucks for the Boys page where you can choose a sustainable donation. That is, I believe it comes out monthly, but you can pick how much you want to hook your boys up per podcast, per month, whatever you like. We will take literally anything. You know, you come by with, I mean, what's a latte cost? $200?
So I won't go into somebody was like, oh, how much is the coffee? And they kind of scoffed at it for a can.
Yeah, dude. It's
And I'm like-
custom made coffee. Josh has to
Yeah.
dip his balls
Like,
in
this
every
is-
single one of those.
This is let's not market that. This is
we don't want to give out trade secrets.
yeah.
sorry. That's the natural flavor.
This is a homegrown product. And I'm like, how much you spend on light? Oh, like $5.73. And you're gonna fuck whatever, dude. But yeah, lattes, man.
Do you want to
They're
call that guy
expensive.
out by name?
No.
That
No.
cold
If you want to whisper it to me, I will.
Yeah.
That cold brew is easily much better than any latte you'll ever have.
It wasn't
Unbelievable.
anybody we know that is around normally.
Okay.
Yeah, this was abnormal.
That makes it even better.
Yeah,
That's why they
yeah.
never come back.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, that's a sustainable donation. It helps us plan what's going on and what we can expect every month so we can pay the bills, etc. At the same time, we know that's not sustainable for some people, so we do offer, hit us up on the old PayPal, info@revivalmorning.com. Pick a number that means something to you that's the podcast is worth, and throw a message in there, and we are contractually obligated to read that message on the podcast.
Yep.
You can tell how often that happens by how often we don't read messages.
To which
Hit us
we
with the
have
one time.
none today.
Perfect. Thank you. Also, there's other ways to help us out. You can hit us up on the email, the Instagrams, face-to-face about cool stuff to talk about on the podcast. You're talking leads, cool car news, events coming up. Let us know. We'd love it. It helps us produce the podcast. That's massive. You can send us artwork, songs, silly jingles, whatever you like. We'd love to have it. Another great way to participate, probably the best way to participate in the podcast is, at about 7 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays.
Oh, Pete Coots, $1.99.
Woo! On Wednesday, 7 p.m., you can hop on our YouTube channel and you can participate live, like what's happening right now, and help us with the podcast live. Help you boys out. Pop on to our chat, and we read this way more than we should the whole time we're doing this podcast. And finally, obviously, the best way is for someone to listen to the podcast.
Yep.
Tell someone about Revival Motoring. Strap them down. Make them listen. Say hi to your mother for me.
Yeah.
So that's easy. And then, obviously, we take reviews. We only accept 5-star reviews
Unfortunately, no new ones.
on the Apple and the Spotify. The funnier, the better we have. If you do check our Apple reviews, you will notice they are all hilarious. And we appreciate every second anyone sinks into making any of those for us.
The last one we had was last month. Come on, people, step
Come
it
on,
up.
guys. And we got, obviously, right now we're having a fundraiser to get Josh a Mustang jacket in the chat room.
We are
Denim
1/10 of the way there.
We're 1/10 of the way there. So, guys, let's keep rallying.
I think we can do this.
And then I think that is the end of my spiel for Bucks of the Boys, but hit us up. revivalmotor.com/B4B.
Let
If
us know.
you are an active B4B subscriber, you will automatically be entered to win a gift basket from us, or gifts of some sort from us once a month, where we pull all the numbers. You can win multiple times, doesn't matter. We spin the wheel and see where we end up. We did that last week, and our winner was Rob from Dent Patrol. So
That
shout
is
out to
true.
him.
Dent Rob.
We did confirm that.
We'll also be doing another drawing on August 2nd, so there's plenty of time to jump on in there.
And from time to time, you will receive things from us in the mail, like stickers, postcards around holidays, and things of that nature. And we're working on some other stuff to benefit you overall, working with some different vendors and things like that. So hopefully we can bring those things to light and get that info to you pretty soon.
That's beautiful.
So, again, go to our website, revivalmorning.com, and you can sign up there. We appreciate everybody out there who already does and helps us out as is. It genuinely makes me, feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Get a little chub
That's
going.
what we're looking for.
Helps me out. So, with that said, each and every week we have a way to rate last week's episode. And I think there's some changes this week.
There is some slight changes. We've kind of been hovering around the same place for a little while. And things took a drastic turn last week.
It's a BPL, a bucks per listen.
Yep, this is how much we earned per listen. And we earned 3 cents per listen. This is, we are...
Is it, dare I say, a new low?
I think I can confirm it's the lowest ever. I mean, it's not as low as when we didn't do this.
It's true. It's way higher than 0.
Yeah.
It's more than 1.
Some might say it's 3 cents higher than 0.
It's more than 100 times 0.
Ian WRX in the chat.
This should cover the rest of Josh's jacket. $3.
It's good. We're almost there.
Well, so
cover the Cobra patch.
who
I
was
put
on
there.
last podcast?
RJ.
Wow, fuck that guy, huh? I fucking love RJ.
No,
That was a
it
great episode.
That was a great episode.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
God, we should further divide that by minute. Just really get it going, you know? Bucks per hour.
Oh, who's this?
ZHP 192 got a raise. Bucks of the boys, $9.99.
Big shouts to ZHP_192.
Nick R. Does this mean lots of new listeners stop looking into how the algorithm works?
Don't you worry about how this works.
Don't you worry about the numbers. But I do appreciate the glass half full. Or it means everybody on the sustainable donation has canceled. So
It seems like everyone's credit card canceled all at the same time. Everyone's credit card expired.
Yeah.
Same month.
You keep your mouth shut when you're talking.
we've been banned from PayPal. Well, that's not happy news.
You think it was a sustainable mobility talk or the Tylenol PM talk?
I think the Tylenol PM was a service to the community.
It could be the sustainable mobility one. I mean, but again, I had a lot of people say, this is really funny. So I don't know. 3-6 is here.
Whoa, let's put those numbers up. $4.99 from 3-6Mattfia in the chat.
This guy, not only does he drive down, he also donates money while he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a
Talk-
host, so
Talk about paying to be here, buddy. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what? Take all
Help
those
the
coffees.
cause.
All right. I think it's time to cue the boys. News. You
Pete
got
Coots, $4.99. Honestly,
Oh.
I feel bad for you, so here you go. Thanks,
We need
buddy.
more people to feel bad. Yeah, it's what we need.
Yeah.
Boys, I got a
Guilt
big
trip
I got a big rumor.
Do you have
The most exciting rumor I've ever
A
heard.
big
Okay.
roomski?
You ready for this? The rumor that has penetrated the internet today at high speed
the Lexington Steel of rumors?
is the 2025 GR86 might get the Turbo 3-banger out of the GR Corolla. Let's go!
So you know what's funny is
Fuck you, Subaru. Get
I've
out
had
of here.
a developing thought to the point where I was having nightmares and thinking of this as I was falling asleep. Big shouts, Mick it
Whoa, Mick
in the
it.
chat.
Oh, make it.
$9.99. Let's keep this train a rolling. Tim Connors. $5. Jordan needs his mustache back. That's correct.
I keep telling my wife I'm gonna just shave in.
We're gonna buy him a new salad bowl.
Oh, man. I had a good
growing
mustache
in a
going the other
mustache.
day, but I...
You have
man, it
to.
must be nice to have facial hair.
It's not great. Dude, here's a question, right? Is Toyota sick of being associated with Subaru levels of unreliability?
I think so. Yes.
Have they
think so.
finally
Yeah.
broken Toyota with this horrible piece of shit motor?
Or even how much has it costed them? You know what I mean? In other words, like, hey, look, we're already producing this. We already developed this motor. It's working out for these other ones. If we're gonna fuck up, would it be our own product?
It's just like the fix for the Subaru motor blowing should be just putting this motor in. Here you go, see ya.
Yeah.
Apparently Subaru will receive the motor as well, which is crazy.
So like that swapping sides.
No, but so what has Subaru contributed? A blue paint,
They had a
maybe.
shitty motor.
Maybe.
But no, it's like now Subaru was giving the motor, now they're getting the motor.
Yeah, it's true. They're just swapping sides.
Who builds the cars?
Toyota.
Toyota?
Toyota builds them
Toyota
all?
does the body, the chassis,
Okay.
suspension development, and Subaru does the motor.
So, anyways, if this is true, do not expect it to be announced anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because not a single current one would sell ever again
Would
if this was
ever-
coming in the pipeline.
Right.
I'm sure anyone involved in this decision must be like, oh shit.
Matt Wood, how much would the price raise with the motor though?
I don't think it
With
would.
that motor?
They could probably scale it down a little bit.
Good pizza, bad Russ, $9.99.
Actually, no. You know what? They could just charge more because then or do they put that motor in just one particular model
Or I have a thought.
of the 86? In other
Give me a
words,
thought.
Maybe they could keep the boxer motor for anything that's a regular GR86 or
that's
BRZ,
exactly what I mean. Yeah.
And then
Because is this going to be like one of the what do they call
Special-
it? The
special
Torino
STI,
thing?
Yeah.
probably.
Race spec one or something. I don't know.
I mean, this is now it's the GR86 is GR. They want to make it GRE. Also, good pizza, bad Rust. Shout out Hazel Eyes, Hal's Yes, C. O'Hara. We can use a hug and good luck in his race car sale. Shout him out. Shout out.
Wait, so
To Hazel Eyes.
is he
Race
selling
car
a
sale?
race car?
Selling his race car.
Okay.
You hate to see it.
Well, no one wants to. I don't want to shout that out.
Well, yeah, we want him to be able to sell it. Maybe he's trying to get a better race
Okay.
car.
Oh, well, hey, there we go.
race car
Good
upgrades.
vibes.
Yeah, got to move a race car to get a race car. Yeah, I think Toyota was just like, we got to do something about this. Because this
Enough is
is
enough.
a fucking disaster. What is going on over there?
I feel like it's also all the complaints people are having about the blow motors and not having the warranties covered.
And it's just like
Which is stupid.
It's just bad PR overall.
it's just such a no-brainer. Those cars are gonna sell like fucking. They're gonna sell insanely with a turbo setup in them, with a decent amount of power.
yeah,
and
it's
turbo.
what everybody's been asking for.
Everyone's gonna get crashed. It's gonna be perfect.
I still think they should have released at least the first generation with a high revving straight four. Like, kind of like
Like a Beams?
Like a real
like a
Toyota.
Beams, yeah, like a real Toyota, yeah.
Yeah, but then the Subaru couldn't hold their heads up high. Is
They
there
don't know.
enough? Is there enough room in the bay for it?
A high revving 4-cylinder?
I mean, it's got a little short. It's got yeah, it must have room in front of the stupid.
It's
Flat
it's got a
four.
long hood.
Yeah.
I've seen beam swaps in there, and they look
yeah, so
good.
pop
Yeah.
it in.
They
Yeah, but it
fit
has to be
well.
real small, not to be like a straight 4. Yeah. Anyways, that'll be awesome if that actually happens. It's a rumor right now. It could be total bullshit, but hey, it's the most hope we've had in years.
It really
And
is.
I think the new ones look great.
I do.
Oh, they look
I
phenomenal.
agree.
They look great.
Especially in white. Wow. Just as a little status update, we hit $69 with the donations.
$69 for the
69.
donation, boys. Let's bring it to 690.
Oh man, we have a 69 button. What happened?
Yeah.
69.
There we go.
First shot. It's the only one I remember.
What do you got over there, Josh? Anything?
Chuck, do you have the tombstone noise queued up and available? The dead noise?
Buddy. Locked.
Okay. That is the ability to register cars in Vermont
Oh,
and not being a Vermont resident anymore.
I don't even want to talk about it because it still feels like I'm giving away the biggest secret on earth, even though it's gone.
It's gone now. Yeah. So Vermont has changed. Vermont DMV has changed their new vehicle registration requirements. As of July 1st, Vermont has new requirements for vehicle registration using an out-of-state address or power of attorney. Out-of-state addresses under the new rules, the Vermont Department of Motor Vehicles now evaluates all out-of-state transactions based on your home state laws, regulations, and policies. The department will not process registration transactions until the vehicle's owner establishes a legitimate connection to the state of Vermont.
What could you just be like? Yeah, I like it. And they're like, yeah, cool. We'll take your money.
Your
then.
place
Yeah.
is cool.
No, but like
I enjoy
saw
it.
that you have to.
I
establish,
visit often.
You have to establish a connection. What's that mean? I went to school there. I got a Vermont tattoo.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
wear
ski
I wear
there
patchouli.
weekly. I don't. Yeah.
Right.
How could you get?
Show them all your receipts from going to the hill.
Oh, maybe you have to win in a game of hacky sack.
There you go.
Ooh. You have to outsmell the other person?
The big deal wasn't that, right? The big deal was that you could register in a car in Vermont from out of state
Yep.
Yeah, which I've
without
done.
a title.
Which I've done. Yeah.
I don't know
Without
anything
being
about
present.
that. Yeah, you could just mail it in.
Just wild.
You could just mail it in.
You can still do it with Montana.
You can have
though.
someone else do it for you.
You could.
Yeah.
You can't. Montana requires,
A P.O.
unfortunately.
box.
Yeah, but a little more.
Did they change that?
Montana, yeah, you need to have an agent. You need to have an actual LLC. You
Oh,
can't just have a
Jesus.
PO box. There are a couple other states. There are a bunch of other states you can do it in. Buy a square foot of land. Yeah, you could honestly buy a little bit of land. A PO box might still work in Vermont, because then you have a Vermont address.
Where could you buy a square foot?
Sounds like we
You could
gotta
call up like a realtor and be like, listen.
you know that whole
What if
Lord
we-
business?
Yeah, what if we buy a plot of land in Vermont?
Right, and just
register cars
sell-
for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell a square foot.
I
For a
it's
fee.
probably way cheaper to get a PO box.
Mm.
If you have a PO box, you have an address.
Yeah.
Do they charge property tax up there? Asking for a friend.
I don't think so. Knowledge from a friend.
Mm.
So yeah. Anyways, that stinks. That was you could register all sorts of crazy shit in Vermont. If I'm honest, you could register
Yeah.
fucking dirt bikes,
And it
whatever
just,
you want.
I mean, it was convenient if a vehicle you bought didn't have a title or something, you know, along those lines to
So you know what that means?
help things in the process.
Get a friend in Vermont.
Mm-hmm. And have them buy the car.
Josh Dams in the room. Doms. $9.99. $9.99. BPL singing faster than Ocean Gate. Need to keep this thing afloat. Thank you. We definitely need to keep this thing going. That is
Yep.
one of the worst beef for beefs we've ever had.
You can help support by buying coffee too. Then you get a product as well.
Yeah, help us in any way you can, please.
Let's see. I don't have much for news overall. There was only those couple tidbits about Vermont.
Sheesh.
I got one.
What do you got? Fire away.
Connecticut police allegedly issued 26,000 fake tickets to cover up racism.
Yo, what?
What? Wait.
This was on Jalopnik.
Wait a second. So wait, are you saying that they issued 26,000 tickets to like potentially Caucasians?
Not potentially Caucasians. They are Caucasians.
Definitively Caucasians.
Wait, these guys were ticketing Whitey?
Yeah.
These fucking cops. What's next?
State troopers in Connecticut were allegedly writing fake tickets to white people to cover up their over-policing on non-white people.
Oh my God. So there's
So where were they getting the names? Are they just making them up like
John
John Smith?
Yeah.
No, they're just pulling over
They're
whitey.
pulling over people, and they're making up data to say they wrote them a ticket, but not.
But not actually.
Oh, they
doing
weren't
that.
actually given the ticket? No. Oh, so they're being more racist?
Holy
wilder.
shit!
That's the context I'm getting. I mean, there's a whole story about it.
That's
Did
astonishing.
this just come out?
Yeah, this is like from today.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll send it to you guys later.
CTPD really getting extra gritty.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and
Why don't they
There's
just
going to be a movie about
why don't they
this.
just pull less non-white people over?
Right. Or perhaps pull
It's like,
people
that's the best
over
idea.
for legitimate reasons.
Or just don't pull anybody over?
I mean, probably to like meet quotas, but they're like, oh, they didn't really do anything. Oh, you're also white. Here you go. There's no fine on it.
Yeah. I'm going to issue you with
that's
a
so
warning.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
warning. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, at least they realized they're pieces of shit,
So they got
and
they
they'll
got
continue to
audited.
be so.
That's the only reason they found this.
So
out.
this is a third party.
This is from a third party who was auditing everything that spanned back over a decade.
Imagine if it's only like 10 dudes.
No, I think they said it was like a quarter of like a total of 1,300.
Wow.
So that's like what, still like 400 something.
Yeah.
Wild.
Holy shit.
I was laughing my ass off when I saw it.
That's
I mean,
That's some
that's
shit.
That's well beyond a, oh, we only do this a couple times. No, you
Yeah, every
actually,
now and then.
you did
Yeah.
it 26,000 times.
wow. That's a metric. Love to see it. Imagine being the guy that figured that out. Be like, this is fucking awesome. Look at this. Come look what these idiots are doing, and we get to tell the
See,
whole
if
world.
I see that, I would have been like, did I do something wrong? And just redo all that work all over again.
Oh, they probably had to do it a million
Oh,
times.
I'm sure they did.
All the best kids from high school are cops now. Ain't that the truth? Oh my God.
Yeah,
Well,
here's, I have the article right
You have the
here.
article?
it's Connecticut
on,
doing Connecticut stuff.
On Jalopnik. State troopers in Connecticut were allegedly writing fake tickets to white people to cover up their own policing of non-white people.
So what are fake tickets though?
Let's see.
Like warnings?
Investigations
I take
being
a fake
launched in
ticket all
Connecticut
day.
after an audit found a high likelihood that hundreds of Connecticut State Police troopers have been falsifying tens of thousands of traffic ticket records over the past decade to hide rampant racism, according to the CT Insider. The report found that there was a high likelihood that at least 25,996 tickets were completely made up between 2014 and 2021. A further 32,587 records during the same time period show significant inaccuracies, and auditors feel those may be false as well. Keep in mind, the auditors emphasized that their analysis was extremely conservative, and the number of falsified records is likely larger than we confidently identified. The false reports were submitted by about 1/4 of the 1,300 troopers who wrote tickets in that time period. The outlet also reports that the finding alleged a systemic violation of state laws, and that the misreporting skewed racial profiling data to make it appear as though troopers were ticketing more white drivers and fewer non-white drivers than they really were. The report suggests a historical pattern in practice among some troopers and constables of submitting infraction records that were likely false or inaccurate. CT Insider reports the audit read. Now Governor Ned Lamont administration
King
is said
Lamont.
to be conducting an independent investigation. However, he also urged the public not to rush judgment. Yeah, all right, buddy, shut up. He reportedly emphasized that the issue had been declining over the years. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, it used to be way worse. It used to be
Imagine the
60,000.
level of dirt you have to be involved in to come up with that as a solution.
That's, yeah.
You'd be like, oh, I get an idea. Wow, that's awesome.
As a non-white,
Connecticut.
I'm very offended. Just saying.
Yeah, that's it.
Connecticut cops.
Holy
fucking Connecticut.
shit, man.
Surprise.
Wow.
There you go.
That's why I try to get through Connecticut as quick as I can. I want nothing to
It's
do
such
with
a
it.
long
I
state.
want nothing to do with it.
One dude with 25,600.
Right, that's the thing. It's just like, oh, man. Anyway.
Well, that's something. Well, speaking of, whoa,
Oh my
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
TCS
Look at
coming
this
in.
guy. Oh, so big. I know.
$50. Why can't I send 69? It's only $16 away.
Big shouts TCS.
Whoa.
I'm not going to spoil some stuff, but he's working on some cool stuff. And congratulations to him over there at TCS. And we want to continue to support him. Maybe make a video of kind of what he's doing next once he's ready to kind of show exactly what's happening over there. So big shouts to him.
You'd love to see it. Speaking of news from far off lands, such as Connecticut, Paris is charging SUV drivers higher parking fees.
For more space?
It's going to be based on size, weight, and motor. David Billard, a deputy mayor responsible for public space and mobility policy, what a job, said SUVs were incongruous, I don't know, in an urban, they don't work in an urban environment. There are no dirt paths, no mountain roads. SUVs are absolutely useless in Paris.
Wait, so this guy just thinks SUVs are for dirt paths and mountain roads?
And he thinks that people never leave the city.
Yep.
Worse, they are dangerous, cumbersome, and use too many resources to manufacture, Billard said.
This is a French guy?
Yeah, so it's about space, obviously, but somehow electric SUVs are totally exempt.
What?
Right. So everything he just said before about
Make it make
use too
sense.
much, just
Make it make sense.
You hypocrite. That's,
So if
that's
you want to go on a
exactly what's
dirt
happening.
road, this guy's saying you could have 2 cars.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that,
2 cars.
that's way better.
Really solve that. Yep.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
anyways, that's bullshit. And I'm sure it'll hammer through because it's Europe. And they do crazy shit all the time.
Yep.
So, make it make sense to me. How are electric SUVs exempt that use more resources and fill up with fucking coal power plants?
Is he aware of the battery situation? Is he aware of an EV uses batteries? He may not know that.
Yeah, it does. No, he knows they use batteries. He just doesn't know how you fill them up.
Yeah, he thinks it's like 4 AA's from Shaw's.
beautiful.
How you make them?
Beautiful sun
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
EV SUV gonna
Yeah.
weigh twice as much. As
Yeah,
a normal
absolutely.
Yeah.
Just the materials. I'd love to see. Have we ever seen a materials breakdown from an EV?
They're not going to release those.
No,
Yeah.
but actually, it's funny you say that, and I don't know. It was somewhere. Toyota was saying we need to chill out with these full electric, full battery cars. Like, let's focus more on the hybrid.
Yeah.
That's
Because for every one full electric car, we could make 10
Yeah.
hybrid cars.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's because Toyota's like the leader in that technology and hydrogen technology.
Made sense to me,
Yeah.
though.
So, you know
General.
what?
So I'm going to run with it.
We're getting our asses kicked.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do. But
Logic.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
But why use logic now?
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's Paris. Getting a little crazy out there.
Wah, wah.
That's like the least crazy they've been over there.
Sure, they got other stuff to worry about right now.
So TCS in the chat. I need a 9-liter V8 scooter for Paris parking.
Yeah, dude.
Perfect.
No fun.
God.
No fun.
What were those motorcycles? Boss Hoss motorcycles with V8s.
I think that's what they call the man who rides them.
A QAnon. Yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
a breakdown.
Yeah,
of battery
anytime you
materials,
question
QAnon
anything.
I just
rhetoric.
I'd like to see a breakdown of let's say whatever an Escalade, right? Let's take a general ICE Escalade and
God's
a general EV Escalade, and just show me the
Do
breakdown.
they make an EV Escalade?
I don't know if they do or not.
No, of course
Maybe,
not.
but whatever
I think
big
they make
SUV,
the
EV Hummer?
hybrid.
or even a truck F-150
No,
would
an
be a good
H2
one.
Hummer versus an EV Hummer.
The EV Hummer, they haven't had enough resources to make more than 12 of them in
Or
the
no,
past decade.
I want something same, year, make, model, etc. Just ICE power, EV power, and look at materials used to produce. Because obviously panels and things like that are going to be the same, but I want to see what's more
If Matt
beneficial.
Wood said if Ford hybridized the F-150 with a 1.5 kilowatt hour battery pack, they could build 65 of them for every one of the Lightnings.
Which is crazy. Why
No,
are we
I
not
don't know
looking at
what
this?
1.5 kilowatt hour, what that translates to. What would that even do for F-150? But I don't know. I mean, it's crazy.
So
It is
let me
crazy.
just quickly
Well, at
look.
the same time, Toyota's doing that already with all the Tundra, the Sequoia.
Yeah.
Everything's
A hybrid.
twin turbo,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is it? Is it just the TRD Pro models? Is that what they're doing?
I think
Is it everything now?
other than the base model. Actually, I think the Sequoia is all hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
The Tundra, with the exception of the base model. And then once you get to the limited, you have the option to go hybrid. It's either the SR5 or the limited. I haven't looked at it in a while, but
I saw a Prius driving on the highway today, just blasting.
A new one?
Dumping
Oh,
smoke.
my God.
No. It's just
Oh.
I was like, there it is. She's broken.
Because the new ones,
the new ones.
New
I
ones
ain't
look
mad
pretty
at
good.
it.
Yeah, no.
I know you slam that thing, put it on some Bentley wheels.
Yep,
Done.
good.
Bentley wheels.
Yeah, Bentley wheels.
I drank too much
You
water.
going to pee?
Yep.
Josh is out of here.
I mean, while we're yapping about EV cars, there was just a quick article on the drive about the amount of EV cars sitting on dealer lots and enough
I
inventory
have that too.
to cover 92 days worth.
Yeah, but then they compare it against this time last year, which nobody had anything.
So that I didn't. Yeah, this time last year that was irrelevant. What I really wanted to pull out of this was that the GMC Hummer EV and the Audi Q8 e-tron have a supply of more than 100 days, but Genesis EV has a 350-day supply.
That's a lot of Genesis.
That's
That's
a lot of car.
What do they say Tesla has?
It's a lot of car. So in the end of the article,
Tesla's selling everything still.
because they're eligible for the $7,500 tax credit,
Let's go, baby.
which, like, if you were to go cross shop a Tesla Model Y and a Hyundai Ioniq 5, you're going to buy the Model Y simply because you get the tax credit. You're not going to buy the Hyundai.
Let's go, baby.
So,
Yeah, I read that. It seemed like a lot of that info was a little. Meh.
Wait, so is the tax
90
credit not equal to every single electric car?
It has to qualify for the tax credit. I think Tesla's one of the only guys that do right now.
Oh, interesting.
I think
Yeah, I
it's,
saw that versus this time last year. I'm like, well, it's like
That's-
comparing to a drought.
I was like, all right, let me keep reading to see if this kind of keeps going that way.
I mean, 90-day supply certainly sucks,
yeah.
but
I will say, though, I mean, just driving by, like, there's a few dealerships near my house and driving by them. I mean, the lots are full.
yeah,
They're
they're stacked up. I gotta
full.
go by the big Ford dealer down there, see how stacked up those guys are.
I mean, they have a ton of stuff, but nothing you really want.
Remember how empty it was? It looked
Yeah.
like you could land a plane there.
Oh, I'll tell
this
you
time
right now,
last year.
Toyota still very empty.
Really? There's
It's because they got no electric cars.
yeah, Ford dealership near me that's
Good play.
packed up. There's a Honda dealership near me that's packed up. Even the Toyota right around here. It's a smaller dealership, like footprint wise,
They're
but
pretty
they're
packed up.
full. They're full.
Yeah, I gotta go by. I haven't driven by the dealers next to me. But
Just
I will.
comparing to like what they previously had.
Yeah, I mean, last year was a
year.
nightmare. It's all these guys are like, it's never gonna be the same. You'll never see money off cars again, and you're like, please buy this car.
Yeah.
I love it.
I talked about last week where I'm just getting cold called to buy a Geo Corolla,
We
but they're
talked-
still trying.
We talked about it a year ago. This time we're like, just watch. They'll be cold calling to sell cars. Yeah. So we're back. Except now it's not. Credit's not cheap.
No, money's not cheap,
Money ain't
Yeah.
cheap, baby.
but
Not
if
like
you
it used to
really
be.
want it, you can make it happen.
Bump them percentages up.
I got a quick news.
Mm.
The 2025 Lamborghini Hurricane successor was spied for the first time. And guys, it looks like a Lamborghini.
They don't really stray much from their general design cues.
No, they're saying it's going to be a twin turbo V8 with a 10,000 RPM red line with turbos that don't really do anything till 7,000 RPM.
10,000 RPM.
10,000.
Yep, 10,000.
Wow.
That's a lot of fucking Coca-Cola.
Miami is going to have a lot of noise pollution.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's get this thing going. Yeah, there's not a lot of info. It's all rumory stuff, but there was a picture of it, and it looks just like a Lamborghini. So
Matt Wood actually said he DM'd me.
Matt
He
Wood.
sent me some photos of Lamborghini's IMSA car.
yep.
It looks sick. However, the problem is I can't find any photos of it online, but he sent me the photos.
Yeah.
They look cool. I just don't like. I couldn't find them to share. So
Actually, I seen that earlier because there's
Perhaps
some discussion about
He
the
doesn't want them shared.
hood screen and the windshield and stuff like that.
yeah, I mean, but also when I look at this photo, I'm pretty sure it's just a render. It's not a physical car, but I still wanted to share with the group, and I can't seem to find them anywhere. So anyway, they got a car that doesn't really look like a Lamborghini that they're gonna race,
I like
which
that.
seems kind of counterintuitive.
It certainly does. You'd think you want it to look just like the Lambo.
Yeah.
Here's a good little piece from Motor1.com. Every car debuting at the 2023 Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Debuting?
Debuting. AIM EV Sport 01 concept. You know what?
What is that?
Let me.
AIM? Like AOL Instant Messenger?
I'll think the same
Oh,
thing.
can I get an away message back? I'm out. Leave a message, bitch.
Can I double a tab here?
The man's got a double tab,
Duplicate.
guys.
There we go. Double tabbing. Then I'm going to go
Is
over
that a
here.
dream within a dream? Do you just
It is.
inception?
I inceptioned us. Let me pull this up. 'cause
Hold on, we're going
We're
TV.
going to be a bit more interactive here.
We're
Oh,
gonna
I
use-
love it.
Let's go
You're already
this
better than
way.
shook.
wow, look at this interactivity.
Let's
Oh,
go
Honda
this
Beat.
way.
Oh,
Show me
look at
again.
Pop this up.
Pop
Exit
this up.
out of this. We have too many buttons. Okay.
Wait, is that guy,
AIM
what's this guy's name? That's
Chris,
running
Chris
this?
Bruce.
Chris Bruce, two first names. Don't know about that.
Chris Bruce. Oh, look at this photo.
Look at the picture. Can we pull it up?
Go up,
Can you
go
pop
up.
it up?
Oh,
There,
right
okay.
click.
Pop it. Let's
Oh,
see it.
wow.
Right click on his photo.
I just want to see it big. Oh, wow. Yo, my man's got some flow. Bit of a five head, but he's got flow.
I
I
don't know.
bet
He
his
grew up in
mom still
Ohio,
cooks for
so
him.
Do for sure.
Well, he writes this
What
article.
a handsome fella.
about some upcoming vehicles.
That looks like an updated Honda Beat.
Yeah, that's
Goodwood
never coming out.
Festival of Speed, the AIM EV Sport 01 concept, electric sports car
All
concept.
you need to know is
with
the last
smoothly
There are no details available yet of potential production version.
Yeah, so
keep it moving.
it's a flex in design.
Oh, the Austin Martin
This,
Valor.
however, is coming out, and it apparently is going to have a manual transmission.
Yeah,
That is-
dude, that thing is the balls.
British muscle.
Oh.
Look at this. That knob.
It's like a muscle car that doesn't run.
I've seen some knobs in my day.
That is a lot of knob,
That's one
buddy.
of the best looking knobs I've seen.
You
in a
could
long
easily make
time.
it a gated shifter too.
Yeah, could do a lot with that.
No, Aston couldn't, but a lot of companies could.
I enjoy the engine start button in the position where you could potentially turn your car
Yeah, I
off
fully.
as you're hard
Nice
shifting
spot.
into third. But yeah, this.
Oh,
ooh,
look
it's
at
got
look at the dick pull.
dick cut.
You love to have it. What that could be for, nobody knows.
Yep,
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I
love the wheels.
this car's a unit, dude. This thing's just.
I love
this
the
is-
front end.
This is the raw dog. This is the big dog city.
Even the rear.
Look at the rear.
Oh, why
on,
is
Daddy.
The front end looks like a Mustang.
Yeah, dude, the whole
does,
thing
it
looks like a
does,
Mustang.
actually
I like it.
Why is center exit exhaust like such a styling cue these days?
Came from the Honda Beat, obviously.
Is that the first one to ever do it?
No, that's just an aftermarket exhaust on it. I don't know. Center exit exhaust so tight. The first one to ever do it, though.
Not gonna lie, it looks like something you see in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
does.
say that like it's a bad thing.
It looks
No,
like
it's not.
something.
I am mad at it.
I love it.
Yeah, it looks like something that's not real.
That's
essentially.
magical. I love getting
let's
lost
see.
in that car.
Bentley 6-speed continuation series.
Something tells me that's not the first time the thing's been out.
Yeah, that's been out there for a while. The new BMW 5 Series apparently
Woof.
is going to go around or go
Bad
up the
woof.
hill.
Yeah.
Caterham Project V
All right.
kind of looks like a Porsche that spent too much time in the water.
Yep. It's a little long.
Ferrari KC23.
Kansas City, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
What is up with this thing?
Supercar
It's a
maker.
one-off.
There's an Active Aero motorized body panels. Yeah, so it's a flex. Ford Mustang GT4.
Hell yeah, brother.
5-liter Coyote. Oh, yeah.
Ford Mustang E off-roader.
Mach E off-roader. Ooh, they're being
Mach E.
very
Interesting.
secretive about those photos. Hyundai Ioniq 5N.
You know what's a news story I
5N.
didn't write? There, all the pictures of this thing leaked today. The Ioniq. N.
Oh, like
It
the
looks-
real photos?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
pretty good.
What?
should probably come
We're
out tomorrow.
expecting a dual motor setup with all-wheel drive and close to 600 horsepower.
Jesus Christ.
They're,
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's aesthetically pleasing.
Really going for it.
That's gonna be a 6-figure car.
The Enos Grenadier Quartermaster.
Whatever, yeah. Sure.
All right.
Wow.
That's 200.
Wait, hold on.
Interesting.
Is it me and European buyers be able to get a 281 horsepower gas engine?
Yeah, that baby's gonna really rip up the hill.
I mean, from
though.
this teaser photo, it looks like it's going to be a giant vehicle. So, yeah, sure, let's put the smallest shit possible on it. Lamborghini Diablo Resto Mod by Eccentrica.
Big fan of this.
Eccentrica.
Those are, what wheels are those? They look very...
Board bay type A's.
Okay,
Those are
yeah.
959 wheels.
Lamborghini LMDH race car.
Oh, that's the
which that was
photos of
one.
the Matt had sent me over.
Lotus Emira.
What?
Is
How's this
the,
the? How's this the premiere? That car's like people already own them.
oh, this is the, you
The
know,
Emira?
it going up the hill.
All right.
Maserati Ghibli 334 Ultima.
Oh, sure, that's gonna be a great car.
Maserati Levante V8 Ultima.
Oh, the Ultima.
Yep. MG4 EVX Power. Wow.
MG's really going in on EV. I saw a bunch of
MG
those in UK.
EVX4 Concept.
Look at the chin on that thing.
Oof, that's that Leno chin, baby.
McLaren 750S.
Sure, just keep throwing
Looking
numbers out
just
there.
like the rest of them. McLaren Solus GT.
Is McLaren beating Porsche with cars that look exactly the same?
Wow. Oh, here's the other thing. The McMurdy Sperling Pure. This was the one that is like air powered and ran up the hill faster than anything I've ever seen.
McBurda.
MG Cyberster.
How's MG back on the list?
Didn't know. Pininfarina Batista Edison Nino Farina. It's a
Pininfarina,
very
Batista,
long-winded name.
Edison,
Porsche
Pininfarina.
Mission X Concept. That's
Oh,
what
that
Are
thing's
these
gonna be
all going
beautiful.
to drive?
That mission,
Yeah, I
yeah,
believe
that
these
mission,
are all
that
going up
Mission
the
X
hill.
is going to be
yeah,
very
and,
fast. Here comes the boner jams.
Yeah, Singer DLS Turbo Study. Wow.
This is supposed to be like a 9.3. Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah,
935.
studying, spanking it. That thing's unbelievable, dude. I feel like having a Tylenol PM right now.
Feel like having a rip right now.
That car's ridiculous.
So you can follow a lot of this stuff on Goodwood. I know they put a lot on their YouTube channel.
You know what else is going on that they didn't talk about, which is my next news story, and it's going on Goodwood. And they just put a video of this. My man, the supervillain himself, Christian von Koenigsegg.
Mm-hmm.
The video he put out the new Koenigsegg Gamera,
the
production
four-door
version
thing. Yep.
4-door, 4-seater, right?
Yep.
So this car's been rumored or been told it's going to have a 3-banger and an electric motor called the Dark Matter. And the 3-banger is going to make 1,400 horsepower, making it very fast. So today they announced it also has an 8-cylinder version, and that comes with 2,300 horsepower.
Perhaps Toyota should work with them on the 3-cylinder. That
So,
might
I mean,
really,
If there's an option, you got to grab the big motor.
Yeah, you don't want to be that
Dude,
guy.
it's a 4-seater that can fit 4 adults. Looks
That's
the size
2,300 horsepower.
Looks the size of the Honda Beat and has 2,300 horsepower. It's just like he gets into it, and I was just slack-jawed, just being like, how in the world
Where's your V8? peasant?
does this guy have a 20? The electric motor itself makes, I believe, 900 horsepower.
Did he say what liter that V8 was?
It's like an ultra megawatt.
He really is a real hero.
Yeah.
I mean, he
looks like a villain, but he's definitely a hero.
yeah. He gave up all the hair on his body to build cars like this.
He's like a dolphin.
I mean, he's fast.
Yeah.
That guy is unbelievable.
Fast through the water.
I think he got mad at the guy from Rimac and was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dunk on y'all. So now he has this murder machine, and it's 1,400 is the bitch trim. That's like the one that you're like, that's the wish.com version of that thing.
That's the rental version?
It's the rental. I mean, he's got to be well out of traction at every point. You can't tell me the 1,400 is going to spin tire the whole way.
I hope the Grand Tour boys are around at least until that car debuts and just drag race it.
Just 2,300 horsepower?
4-seater.
Yeah.
And it fits 4 carry-on luggages.
What's the Viper company? Oh, not the company. The company that modified it to Vipers?
Hennessy?
No. The
other one.
Calvo?
Calvo, yeah.
I mean, they do that, but the car's totally unusable.
Yeah, the Calvo cars, yeah. Everything above like a Calvo Stage 1 is just how much tire do you want to spend?
Meanwhile, this guy's going to be making a car that's I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to pop down and grab some groceries.
Yeah. No problem.
It's
It'll
a
probably
family
drive
car.
perfect.
Wife says I have to get a family car. Here it is.
Done.
Yeah. I mean, TCS makes a point. If you're not making 2K horsepower and trying to be the top dog hypercar in 2023, what are you even doing?
Yeah, you're just making a, touring car.
Yeah, TX2K, sub 2K horsepower don't even show up. It's true, dude. It's crazy at the top. And I'm glad Christian von Koenigsegg is a cool fucking guy.
Yeah.
I said all their videos have like a real like rock and roll American music vibe. Which is
And they still have the best logo ever.
yeah, dude. Kind of that the vibe throws me though.
Yeah.
Some little electronica in there for you, boy.
Get it going. Get everybody going. Do we have any other news?
I just got a quick one.
Okay.
The 2024 Lotus Eletre. Did anyone see about this thing?
No.
Eletre. Letre. 900 not Lotus 905 horsepower electric SUV.
That's exactly what, the doctor ordered, I guess.
So it debuted in Norway. Apparently it is coming to North America. It's pretty good looking. I don't know as far as like where you can even really buy one or think you would have a good idea of buying one, but Lotus feels like they're a brand
Look
that
at this interactive website. If I scroll my mouse,
it pulls
it
out.
pulls it out and keeps it moving along.
So Lotus is a brand that is built its identity and values like lightness, simplicity, and raw driving enjoyment. Which, I mean, I'm not a big Lotus guy, but I didn't know they did that.
I didn't know they still made cars out of it. What was the last one that they made? The Exige?
Oh, you motherfucker! My computer just shut
Computer
off.
just went haywire. Well, you can go to the Lotus website. It looks like you can reserve one. Even though I put my address here, and it isn't doing anything. I don't think it's letting me do it because it knows where I live.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, my computer.
Let's see if I can pull up the specs on this thing.
Yeah, give me
Website
some
runs
specs.
as good as an electric Lotus.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll have 905 horsepower to
Yeah,
sort it out.
Wait, there's the configure. All right, is it going to let
So
me
it's
do
supposed to be
that?
3 different trim levels.
Okay, yeah, the Electra, however you say it, Electra.
There we are.
Electra S, Electra R.
So all of which use 112 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery, charges at speeds of 350 kilowatt. They have 2 electric motors producing 603 horsepower and 524 foot-pounds of torque in the base and S, or 905 horsepower in the R. The R will do 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. I don't. Why would Lotus be like, this is something we can definitely.
There's lots of electronics I see in this list that I am uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
Heated wiper nozzles.
I mean, even rear LED lamp scares me on a little.
The S model comes with 22s.
yeah, it does actually.
Huge.
Can't lose on 22s.
Yeah,
315, 35, 22s.
Jesus.
275.
That is a
up front.
big.
Hey, lockable wheel nuts, boys.
Good. Yeah, that's nice. Hands free.
Frameless
power
door,
tailgate.
that scares me.
So Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, not available yet. Those are big key points.
Ooh, got an air quality system. Car grading sequence. God, I
Apparently-
really went in.
United States will
This
not
is-
be getting the like digital side view mirrors.
Dude, this is like a mod list from the forums. Hardwired Valentine, smoker's pack. Unbelievable.
One
Wax.
of 3 in this color.
We'll never forget.
Ceramic
wax.
coat.
Oh, the colors though.
Oof.
Hit me with the R.
Oh, the green, baby. No, change the whole car to the R.
There we go.
What happened? Give me the green.
Never forget Jeremy Clarkson's
Where's the price
acronym
point?
for Lotus.
Lots of trouble, usually serious.
There was a
I think it's the whole English nation's acronym.
Oh, okay. Price is estimated to start around $100,000 for a base car or $120,000 for an Electra S. This person with the article said it is unreasonably priced. And then they said, where would you even buy one? So that's a good point. Not wrong. What about, all right, let's keep going.
Well, I bet they go to their, to the Tesla model. You can order it online, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Can we get...
I mean, 100,000 isn't far off from what I was thinking, anyways.
Yeah, but see, $100,000, is this what you're going to go
So
buy?
Lotus is going electric SUV?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, they have 3 vehicles currently.
That's true. How do we... Yeah.
Let me try to go back
There's
here.
way too much to configure on these
Oh,
things.
here we go. Model page.
God.
Yeah, they get 3 vehicles. The Emira.
Amira.
Let me
Amira.
explore this. Oh, my
Yeah, that's-
God, that's a good looking
That's
car.
hot. That's a hot barbecue right there.
Didn't we see Lieberman in one of these when we were in L.A.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was in the new Maserati 2-door.
That's right.
The Evja. Ooh.
That's not a car.
Ooh.
That's not real.
Is that real?
Whatever.
Oh, my God. There's
Wow.
no way that's real.
Wow.
That's a good looking car.
Look at that.
Create ours. Can we create ours? That doesn't look like the same
Let's
car.
create one together.
Really great. Register your interest.
Yeah, that's about
color,
all we have right
color
now.
me interested. Oh, give me the green one. Hit the green one.
Oh.
Look at the rear end on that thing.
Revival's new Tylenol PM.
Look at the butt on that
Pop
one.
start.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame it's
That's
not
a
real
great
car.
looking car.
It is a great looking car. Lotus doesn't make bad looking cars until they made that SUV.
I didn't think the SUV
All
actually
right.
looked that bad.
Can you
I think it looks good.
can you straighten the fucking logo?
Right?
Come
Isn't that
on.
brutal?
Come on.
Bunch of amateurs. What
First
is
fucking
this?
time.
Amateur hour?
Oh, look at the hexagons.
Wow.
None of those will ever work.
So they like pulled all these different cues. Like, so that's like the C8 Corvette interior. It's got like these,
C8 Corvette
Looks
exterior.
like a Ferrari.
Well, look
front
at
end.
the no. It's like the Ford GT.
Oh.
The way the
you get
the
an
body
iconic
panels
livery.
detach.
Comes in
I
different
haven't seen an
liveries.
iconic one yet.
See, the rear reminds me of a
Dude,
4G.
the website tells you all you need to know about how bad this car is going to work.
Oh, wow.
Or is
Oh,
this not gonna work
cameras.
at all.
Whoa.
Well,
that was
that's
a cool
the one.
graphic.
That's the one.
Look at how fake everything is.
I think
I know-
video
I know it-
games are better than
I know
this.
it's fake because the wing went up on command. Oh, the John Player special? Let's go.
Wow.
Well, that's great.
Shout out to Lotus.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
We'd love to try one.
Oh wait, here we go. This is what I was.
How's your boy?
Level 1 paint.
Oh, they have dark amethyst.
What about level 3 lap? What about that green? Hit me with that green.
Ardent
I'm in on
green,
that purple.
Yeah, I'm going with the purple.
I haven't seen the card change color yet.
lapis blue, liquid gold.
all the same tone.
Oh my god! Look at that.
Might as well call it
I
gold.
drive a
number.
gold car.
That's
that is old man tan.
no,
It's
what
only
the-
gold
yeah.
was it
Top
says gold.
secret.
Top secret gold.
Atomic
secret
red.
Try that gray.
Listen, everyone needs to jump on the Lotus Cars website.
Yeah, go have
yourself
fun
a
with
build.
this. Yeah,
Yeah,
do,
go have a
do
nice
this.
build.
But yeah, this is just as good as a Tylenol PM.
It's the E-Gina, I believe it's called. Love to see it.
Anything else for news?
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm spent. I think I'm tapped.
So, with that Lotus, dude. I'm
That
like,
Lotus, I'm done. I'm ready for
I'm
a
out.
nap. We have Matt hanging out here with us.
Here he is. Hello.
And actually, let's we're going to talk a little car culture stuff. Matt went to 7's Day.
I did.
We recently went to 7-Eleven Day.
Same.
Yeah. Basically.
Let me just, before we get into Matt's 7's Day, I texted the boys yesterday. It was 7-Eleven Day, and I'm like, you know what? This kind of interests me.
Grandpa's going out in the streets.
Yeah, I'm going to go, go hang out with the kids,
Yep.
see what happens.
You took a kid, it
We
seems.
took a kid. Yep. You almost committed a crime. Took him, Travis, my oldest.
in them streets.
Met up with Corey. Jordan came and met up with us.
New Jordan. Jordan 2.
New Jordan. Jordan, no mustache.
Mature Jordan.
Mature
Yeah.
Jordan. Yeah.
Handsome George.
And
Then
we were going to go trek on over to the 7-Eleven, which is about 8 minutes from here. We left here, made the trek.
were the streets talking as you left?
We had some spotters.
Yeah. They were telling us it's
Oh,
popping.
you had a man at the site.
Yeah,
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 shout out
man
to
on
Kinder.
site.
Kinner pre-ran it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love that.
popping over there.
It's
Yep.
his hood, so
Yeah. Kinner
And,
runs those streets.
you got to check in with them.
He's like, well, there's some spots. Might have to figure it out when you get here.
Kinner was out there coning them off.
We're trying to get it all sorted. But we're about a block away. We can see all the police lights already.
That's how you know. First off, that's how you know it's going to be a good meet.
And I
That's a
mean,
good street meet.
7-Eleven
Police are already there.
promotes this on their Instagram and all their social media. Like, it's 7-Eleven Day. Go get a free Slurpee. They want cars there. They want photos, all that sort of stuff. I went with the intent of actually filming some content, try to film some stuff,
What was
get
everybody
a
else
look.
there for?
2 steps and making a mockery of the Slurpee section. I can't. It just, so we're like a block away and we can see it. I'm like, well, all right, we're going to try to pull in anyway. So we start to pull in on the side entrance. Immediately, like 4 people like, nope, they're kicking us out. They're yelling out their windows. They're kicking us out. They're kicking us out.
That's why I went in the main entrance.
There's-
Just right around the police.
There's 3 or 4 cop cars in their SUVs. Lights on. They got the peachy blues on.
Did they have
They're
guns
telling
drawn? Or are
everybody-
you good?
Not yet.
Yeah, you're fine.
So whatever. There's a bunch of people leaving. So I went in this back entrance, and then I was kind of like forced to go out the main entrance. Corey was parking back,
You alley-ooped? You
but
in and out?
cop was like shifting me along. So I'm like, well, okay.
We're like, I'm trying to get a Slurpee.
That's
for free.
in my mind. Like, if I could speak to this young lad, I was going to tell him like, oh, sir, I'm just out here to take my son to get a Slurpee.
Yeah, look at this poor boy.
But so I went out.
I'm out here by full livery drift car to get my son a Slurpee. I love that.
Pull out of the parking lot. I am not kidding. I get maybe 30 yards onto the main road, and somebody's already trying to race me
You had to run him.
in a Hemi Jeep. And what I mean by race me is like
Shut
the
up.
passenger is outside of his window saying, "You want to run it?" I'm like, "Nope."
You're like, Mustang, don't even try it.
He's like, "Is it supercharged?"
Like,
Nope.
No, it's got mucho machos on the back. It has the traction of a supercharged one.
You should see this thing in the rain. So immediately he's trying to make conversation via his fucking passenger window
At speed.
and I'm just like giving him one-line answers.
You're like, greatest night of my life.
No, I was
I
immediately
read a magazine!
I was immediately annoyed. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
of
don't want
course,
to talk
dude.
to this dude. Like, just get away from me, peasant. So we get to the light. He says, "This thing's gonna Hemi." I think my response was just cool.
Okay.
And the best part is like, I'm like, this stupid
babe.
light. This light's gonna turn green, and this dude's gonna pull off like a fucking asshole. Like, I
Hammer.
could already see it.
Absolutely fucking
He did.
hammer.
He just took a left instead of going straight. So that was good. That was that one.
Love that.
And then pulls up this
So
Subaru.
that's one kill.
That's right. I put my hazards on. Yeah.
You let him know.
So then a Subaru, all blacked out, making pops and bangs, comes on the side of me, and I'm just
Did
like,
he roll the window and it just smelled like grape?
no. He, surprisingly, no. He kept his windows up. No conversation.
Oh,
Perfect.
eyes forward.
You
Subaru,
keep it going.
Not fast.
I don't need to talk to you. You it's fine.
Well, that's because he was afraid.
However, the two women in the Nissan Altima directly behind him really brought it upon themselves to let me know that I should race him multiple times by screaming out the window, "You should race him." And I got
Quoted language
Travis
from these ladies.
and I got Travis in the passenger seat going, "What are these people doing?"
I want to race this guy. Keep your street cred up.
So, and I'm just like, no. They're like, you should race him. Race him. So I just took a right instead, and I just got off the main
Turn the
drag,
car
if you will. You're right. I was just going to drive home.
That's when you just pull the windows up and just say,
It's just like,
fucking done.
No, that's where you drop the clutch at 6,000 RPM and fucking smoke everybody out.
and right away in your seat.
Yeah.
But yeah, in a span of a block and a half to 2 blocks, 3 people, or 1.5, or I'm sorry, 2.5 one, because the kid in the Subaru, I'm sure he wanted the smoke, but didn't verbally say
You
it.
take the clutch foot, you put it on the brake.
But it's just like, you fucking dummies.
Yeah,
You
dude.
fucking what are we gonna race from 30 yards away to the next stoplight? Is that what you want to do? Are we trying to fucking catch a pink slip
dude.
here? Is that what's happening?
You would have had that guy. Hemi Jeep weighs way more than you must have. Nonetheless, a Subaru, not a chance. Not a chance it was fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No way. So we turned around, went back, and fortunately grabbed a parking spot
Found some
right
races.
near the boys. And the cops were standing in the spot. They all moved over so I could back in.
Yeah,
It
because you're in a Mustang.
was very pleasant. I'm surprised that well, actually, if I was in Connecticut, they would
Really?
just give me a fake ticket.
Were you like boys?
No,
I don't know.
even.
Once they seen your last name, you were getting a real
Oh
one.
yeah, I was going to jail.
Real sick.
Yeah, your last name quantifies a real ticket.
Yeah, I was going to jail.
Son, seems to be a problem with your ID.
You don't seem to match your name. So yeah, we get there and hung out for a little while, and then we go inside to get the Slurpees. And what? What movie is that where they say humans are disease?
The Matrix?
I forgot. It might be the Matrix. Yeah,
Like,
or
yeah.
virus.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely the Matrix. That's what Mr. Anderson said.
Yeah. It's
Not
it's
Mr.
true.
Anderson.
It's
Agent
accurate.
Smith. Mr.
The
Anderson.
Slurpee
There was a
section.
spill in aisle 2.
There's a spill everywhere. There was Slurpee everywhere.
Someone just locked that baby in drive on the
So-
Slurpee machine.
So we get there. Corey's getting his. He's locked in.
Slurped.
So we're about 5 people deep, and we're just watching the mayhem. The Slurpee cups, the small ones that you're supposed to use for Slurpee Day 2023, gone. Not there. Not existing.
Everything's going to supersize.
It's only the big ones. There's big ones. There's people flying off the handles. Everybody's mixing them. There's fucking cups everywhere. There's Slurpee flying
Oh, you
everywhere.
can't mix Slurpee.
So we finally get up there, and we begin to get our Slurpee. Travis is, getting his, whatever. Matter of fact, I was kind of in front of him, and I was getting mine. I fill mine up to the cherry, or with cherry, fill it up to the brim, and I get my cap. So I'm getting my cap, and we're going to put it on, and I immediately drop my entire Slurpee on the floor. Like, immediately. My shoes that I'm currently wearing are stained. My socks are stained. Somehow pink Slurpee got onto my toes last night when I took my sock off.
Jesus, dude.
Dude, and it wasn't
Part
even
of the
that
fucking
big.
problem, bro.
And then I'm just like, well, what do I do now? Do I clean this up?
No.
So I took a fucking...
Another cup
I
and
took,
scooped it?
Well, no, I actually took my same cup off the ground, wiped it with a napkin, threw the napkin in the trash, and filled up my cup. And then I took another napkin and attempted to wipe the floor, and I was just like, yeah, no, this isn't happening.
Nah.
So I walked up to the attendant.
Were you knee deep in Slurpee?
Oh, I was covered.
Yeah.
Shorts, shirt, hands were sticky, palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti, everything is fucking happening. So I walk up to the attendant and I'm just like, hey, sorry, but I dropped my whole Slurpee back there. She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Let me level with you, dude. I don't give
And
a
I'm
fuck
like,
what
I
happens.
mean, there's a mop right there. I'll go start cleaning it up. And she's like, no, you're not doing
Hey,
that.
with the amount of mayhem that was happening before.
That's exactly
They
it.
won't
It-
let you clean up a Slurpee. Meanwhile, this guy's swapping a tire in the front spot at Cumberland Farms.
It was The place is getting ransacked.
Oh, dude, ransacked is like that doesn't even describe the utter chaos in the Slurpee section.
I love that so much.
It just sounds like a takeover crowd at 7-Eleven.
That's exactly what it was.
I had a great time. I parked in front.
So
I got my photos.
You must have been royalty rolling up in that thing.
Yeah, people were excited.
People had to be respect.
That
I mean,
Bugs
everybody else
Bunny
is.
King meme. That's.
I mean, it had to be
Corey.
primarily Hyundais, I'd assume.
So that's the thing.
Yeah,
Is like
and none of the cars were good, but like, I transported through time. I was like, holy shit, I'm like 18 again.
Did
you
get
got
out of the
that
car,
nostalgic feeling.
What's up, you broke motherfuckers?
You know,
What's up, peasants?
so and that was
Just
it, is
player
that's-
haters ball into the door.
That's what I was happy about. I wanted Travis to experience like just a couple dudes standing around cars. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we did.
Car
That's what we
stuff.
still do.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
that's it. And he got to do that, and it was funny. And we got there at probably the right time when the cops kicked everybody out because all the riffraff was gone. And we
Oh, no.
got to-
Or
or
just-
Everyone
were they
was
going?
moving to Indian Point Park.
right, that's what we heard. Yeah, they were going to India Point to
P Coots $1.99.
Oh.
Thanks, Corey, for adjusting the coffee over there.
It needed a little tweaking.
So they were going to Indian Point.
Yep.
Really is like a movie sometimes.
Yeah, the
dude.
riffraff.
It do be like a movie.
Be like a movie. My God. And that was the first Slurpee we got.
There's more than one.
You guys continued to slurp.
We were standing outside for so long. I'm like, you know what?
Better pay for our spot.
I'm gonna go wash my hands in the window washer bucket at the gas tank, which I did, and go back in.
Dude, classic move. Classic move.
Outrageous.
Old Joshy Blue Hands.
My hands are all red and sticky. I'm just like,
And now they're blue and
I
slimy.
can't live like this.
Do you know how many times that's where I usually dump my first pump of gas in that?
Well, that's what takes it all off.
It's a
Nice and
solvent.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice and clean now. We need a little of that alcohol. So we go in, and this time the line's a little less. It's a little dulled down, but we got problems now because like
the edge off.
of the 12 Slurpee flavors,
Yeah.
most of them are gone.
You hate the elf.
Fortunately, cherry was still there. It was
That's
fine.
because it's the worst one.
But of course,
Oh, I
there's-
mixed blue raspberry and cherry. It was
They had Mountain
so
Dew?
good.
they
yeah,
had
yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I had to be first to go.
Yeah, that was the one.
First, that's fucking women and children of
Yeah.
Slurpees. Off the ship.
So we go back over there. We get our Slurpees. Oh, and this 7-Eleven's big. It's big time.
Yeah,
not
it's a new one. It's the
not
big
no
boy.
brick and mortar. It's a
Yep.
big one. So there's like a chicken shack in there as well. And at the chicken shack is obviously chicken sandwiches, but there's a double cheeseburger. And my son was like looking at it. I'm like, you hungry? Do you want to grab a burger?
Trying to
Fine.
bulk.
You can grab that. Right. The kid needs it. So 1,500 calories. Sure, buddy. Get to them. Get to them if you want. Yeah, it's literally 1,430
How do they even
calories.
cram that in? That's like a
It's
like
marvel
Cheesecake
of modern
Factory
science.
level.
It was incredible
Cheesecake
because
Factory, a couple orders got
the
900
double cheese.
calories.
It wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. Matter of fact, it was almost so small you could put it on the side of your pocket and steal it. So we get our Slurpees, whatever. Jordan, the wonderful influence that he is,
Yeah, greatest guy.
just happens to say, because this is Jordan's first time getting a Slurpee.
Period?
No, just for the
Since he
night.
cut
So
his
this
hair.
is his free
Oh,
one.
yeah.
This is his free one. He's like, you know, I can just walk out. And he just looks at Travis like, you can just walk out too. But Travis says this a Slurpee and the cheeseburger. Obviously, he's kidding.
Is he?
No,
I
because
don't know
he
about that.
walked out with the slice of pizza the girl told him to go with.
But she told him, just go. So that's the thing.
Fucking run free.
Like he tells Travis that. And Travis, in his mind, because he told me this afterwards, he's like, "Well, this is just the life I lead now."
I'm criminal now.
Because
I steal
he's walking
cheeseburgers.
towards the exit, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Did he get a night style banner?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? So we paid for ours, but as we were paying for ours, that's when the chick who didn't give a fuck just looked at Jordan and was like, "Is that your first Slurpee?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got this." And she's like, "Just go." He had a slice of pizza in a box, and
run
she's just like,
free.
"Just go. Just go ahead." So I paid, I don't know, $2 for whatever the hell it was, but it was what it was. It was absolutely hilarious. I think Travis had a wonderful night, even though it was cut short. It wasn't as crazy as we'd expect it to be at that place.
I wish I went.
But it was just, it was good vibes all
This
around.
is
It
the
was quite
biggest
funny.
car thing I missed out of the season so far.
It
It's
was
unbelievable.
like, it was cool.
I didn't
It was really cool.
I did not expect it to be that big.
I didn't know it was that big of
Neither
a car
did I.
guy thing. I thought it was like a Slurpee aficionado type of.
Well,
event.
this is just like, with McDonald's and the Grimace shakes and everybody puking them up, it's like viral marketing.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
happened with
7-Eleven
Grimace.
Day was
You mean
certainly a
Grimace?
thing.
Grimace.
Don't
that's the
mispronounce
thing.
his name.
7-Eleven. It's just been the past few years it's gotten this big.
Yeah, I'd say within the past, 3 years, 4 years.
It's got to be all the Instagram stuff. That's
Oh,
going
100%.
on.
And that's why they put such an emphasis on the car stuff.
Yeah. Which is cool.
But
Was their
Why
Instagram
not?
blowing up yesterday?
Huge.
I
Yeah.
follow. I didn't see shit.
Yeah.
Bail for Travis.
That's $1.99 bail for Travis for his coming life of crime.
It was so he's because Jordan's like, yeah, just put on this side on your left and just walk right over it. And I heard him.
Jordan wasn't kidding.
And I heard him, but I was like, yeah, whatever. Obviously, haha. This is hilarious. And then I watch. He's literally doing. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? So, that's true. Tim Connors in the chat. 7-Eleven does have a whole car apparel line on their site, as well as like air fresheners and pins and all that sort of stuff.
So I don't know about your 7-Eleven, but the ones in Connecticut are all in like the grungiest, most ghetto.
We talked about this on the show for years, and
Yeah.
then this one popped up, and it's like,
It's
huge.
the Taj Mahal of 7-Elevens. Like the parking lot.
Yeah.
There's 100 spots in the parking lot.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I cannot
wild.
personally express enough how much 7-Eleven has hit its gutter quota
Yeah.
in Providence for the whole rest of the state.
Yeah.
There's not a single 7-Eleven in Providence that doesn't smell like bum pee and
This one just smells like Slurpees now.
just long roasted fucking hot dogs.
That floor is going to be sticky for months.
Dude, I was getting my Slurpee, and there was a dad in front of us with like 2 or 3 kids. And this kid must have been like, I don't know, 7 or 8. And he's got the jumbo Slurpee cup, and he's filling it to the brim, pulling it out, sucking it down.
I love that.
Like through, like, so the cap, and then goes into and then just refilling over and over. And the dad's like, what are you doing?
That kid's going to have diabetes.
Dude,
Yeah.
you should have gone to the 7-Eleven in downtown Providence. You could have gotten stabbed for free. You know? That
Hey.
place is a nightmare. There's definitely no celebration going on.
There's no parking.
Every day's free merch day there.
Yeah. We liberated some merch.
Oh, God, 7-Eleven. Oh, it's not, I wish I went.
It was cool. I'm
Next
looking
year.
forward to it next year.
Yeah, next year.
already.
We're gonna plan- yeah.
7-Eleven.
Like next year, we're going to show up like 3 p.m. and just stay
It's just
the night.
hard
stay.
park.
Just
Yeah.
stay.
Dude, just
Yeah.
don't even
I'm
bring your
eating lunch
cars.
and dinner.
Just get
I was
dropped
going to
off.
say, there's a bathroom. There's plenty of food. What else do we need?
But the best part is it's two cultures crossing over. So it's the car culture.
Can 7-Eleven is New England's Waffle House? That's one of the most accurate, astute observations of the human condition I've ever seen.
Oh my god! So you've got like the car culture going to the 7-Eleven to like obviously get a photo, see the cars, get a Slurpee, and then you've got just Rhode Island garbage.
Yeah, just trash.
just showing up, being like, I gotta get my free Slurpee
Like
Oh, yeah, of
7
course,
generations deep
at
showing
the
up.
same
Yeah.
time.
Dude,
Yeah.
just go there and loiter the whole day. It's not loitering if you buy something
No, you're
once
welcome.
every couple hours.
Yeah. And I
That
mean,
was a license to loiter.
Yeah, for sure. That's what
I
7-Eleven
loitered
is.
so hard,
Dude, I haven't,
Yeah,
lo-
like,
I
I
haven't
don't
had a
know.
good loiter in a while.
like an hour and a half.
we were there at least an hour.
You know what's
and a half.
fun is just hang out at a place like that that's super
Yeah.
transient and just see what happens.
Yes.
Oh,
Just like
What's gonna unfold?
Any
The
convenience
stuff.
store,
Yeah.
characters all
the
day.
gentleman with the motorcycle with all the lights.
Oh.
That was wonderful.
Dude, you could literally like write a sitcom off just doing that, and just every idea ever will
You
come
mean
to
like
you
Jay and
inside
Silent
2
Bob?
hours. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Just like Clerks.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable.
That was our injection of car culture recently. How about
That
yours?
sounds like a deep felt injection.
It was. Oh yeah, it was a reminder of a lot of things.
Yeah.
So 7th Day is something I've been wanting to go for a very long time.
Yep.
The last time that I had the opportunity to go, I was going to take my wife, who I was just dating at the time, on a date. And I was, because me and Paul were talking about it. He passes through Connecticut, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll go. I was like, I'll go next time. So waited and finally went this year.
7's Days on 7/7,
Yeah.
and it's
In New York City.
In New York City, it's an RX-7 thing. Give us the background on
It's
the whole thing.
supposed to be for an RX-7 thing, but
But
you
it's
have
become
all
everything.
sorts of different cars there, which is good and bad.
Yeah.
So you start off at a I want to say it's a park in New Jersey, just outside the city.
Woof.
And that's where, you all just kind of congregate. We got there relatively early.
So it's like a run that it starts that way?
Yeah,
Is
it
that like the
starts there.
official 7's Day start?
Yep.
Okay. I'm back.
Yep. So they have what's called like the rotary parking. So all the RX-7s, anything that's got a rotary parks in one section, and everyone else is supposed to park in the outskirts.
Is this a sanctioned?
It's a sanctioned event from
Okay.
Prime NYC.
Okay.
They're the guys that run it.
So they
Okay.
have permission to like the lot and stuff. It's all
I'm assuming so.
predetermined.
Is there plenty of tow trucks?
No tow trucks.
Oh, God.
No tow trucks, no cops. It was, the parking lot where you start is actually pretty civil.
Despite being in New Jersey.
Despite being in New Jersey, for what it's worth.
Okay.
And, it was a good variety of cars, but then you start to see some stuff that you're like, what the hell are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, there were 2 beat to shit Miatas with missing front bumpers there. It's like,
Night style?
That's cold. That's cold.
no, not sale. I would have preferred if they were there.
Yeah.
Everybody would.
Oh, and the big thing about 7th Day is, the guys that run it, they give you the locations, the meetups, and the ETA of when you should be there.
Yeah.
And they even say, do not post this on social media.
Yeah.
It's sent out privately. You get the time, the locations, and that's it.
Do you have to be do you have to be like in the group or something? How do you get this
To be honest,
information?
I'm not sure because I kind of just followed Paul.
Yeah, Paul has all the information on
just met him
everything
at
in the
my house.
galaxy all the time.
And he was like, all right, we're going here, here, and here. Like, just send me the directions, and we just kind of
Yeah.
cruise together. So that parking lot gets absolutely packed to the point that you look down the road, you see cars for miles. And we were blocked in at one point. So we have friends that are kind of close with the guys that run the event. And, they tell us, so from the parking lot, you go to Harlem, all the bridge photos that you see people take. You start there, or you go there next. Then you're supposed to go to Times Square, and that's where they do like all the big photos.
Yeah.
And then they have like what's called like the final meetup spot, and that's like kind of like I think it was like near Little Island. So for us, we were just like, we were already getting reports that Harlem was completely packed. Like you can't get there, you can't get in or out. So we said, fuck that, let's skip it, and we went to Bryant Park. And we kind of just chilled there for a little bit until we saw like other cars like passing by.
Yeah.
And then we were like, do we really want to drive through like Times Square just for pictures and clout? No. So we skipped that and just went to the final location. Final location, like people didn't like we got there around like I want to say 9:30, like before 10 o'clock. And then people started to like, slowly trickle in. And then that's when it's just like absolute chaos. Like cars started rolling in. You couldn't, no one could move. No one could find.
How big of like a parking lot is this final location?
It's not even a parking lot. It's just like one area. You just kind of just
One section of
one
the city.
section, yeah,
Of New York?
of New York.
Oh, wow.
That's
Oh, wow.
The meat
Yeah.
district, I want to say.
Meatpacking district?
Yeah, meatpacking district.
Like
yeah.
the High Line and stuff down that way?
Yes, around there.
No shit.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
And you just like take over the street?
pretty much. People are just like parking on the streets. It was relatively civil. Like
that's actually
This-
good to hear. I wasn't quite sure when we talked about.
Yeah, because I
okay,
didn't see
all
any
right.
blowout. Well, let's
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
So it was all good and all until a Mustang started doing a burnout.
So Josh
Checks
checks
out. Checks out.
It was a Mustang and a Chrysler 300C with the V8.
Yeah,
So-
that's 100% correct.
In motorcycles and things like that, there's a device called the traffic cop
Yeah,
that sometimes people use to check other people
yeah.
physically.
So, here's the thing, though. When that burnout happened, no one paid attention. There was no cheering,
Yeah.
no nothing. Everyone
Okay,
just kind of
that's
looked
good.
and was like,
Thought it was
"What
a
the fuck is this guy
community."
doing?"
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah. So this guy's now stuck in traffic. He, for some reason, gets out of his car and starts yelling, "I'm from Chicago. I don't know how things work here." No one said anything, and I was just
Okay.
like, "Well, then get the fuck out of here. Go back to Chicago."
Yeah.
He says, "Fuck you," and then just tries to leave. And I was like, "Whatever." Like, I think that was the best part of that was like, no matter what kind of behavior happens that's negative,
Nobody escalated
no
it.
one escalates it. No one pays attention. No one they just go about their day and just ignore it. But overall, I would say 7th Day really wasn't what I expected in terms of cars. I thought there was gonna be like a lot more RX-7s.
I feel like this year I've seen less and less like
There was more Hondas than RX-7s.
wild stuff,
Yeah.
unless
Yeah.
it just stuff hasn't popped out yet. I,
mean-
don't know, but
I'm not sure.
There might be a lot at the beginning. You know what I mean? But the end,
Maybe a lot of them left their house with good intent.
Maybe.
yeah.
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 Probably a lot were mobilized.
I mean,
Dispatched.
did not a lot make
Never
it to the end.
leaving that meatpacking district.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's, R34 Skylines, R33 Skylines, lots of Supras, lots of, a lot of Hondas.
It seems like a big clout fest.
It really
If you're
is.
trying to really get internet points, it's a good place to be.
That's a shit ton of people to try to. You can't
Herding cats.
non-chaotically organize and have it work in that city for that many people.
I mean, what kind of gave me a little bit of hope from that event was that, they're able to take such a chaotic event, but the people that go there are mature enough.
at least they get it. Yeah.
They get it. They're not the people who are trying to do takeovers and nonsense like that. They're there to look at cool cars, go cruising around the city. Don't know how much fun that is, but overall, I would say it was a well thought out event, and the participants really are mature enough to stay. They're not revving around. They're not, except for the two.
Except for, yeah.
Except for the Mustang.
yeah.
Which-
They're not doing dumb shit, more or less. So
Yeah, I mean, driving around New York City, I've never driven any of my old cars I give a shit about in New York.
not recommended.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I'd be panicked.
There's a ton of people
Pretty much the whole time.
who I've seen attended the event, and they're just like, yeah, I got to do a nut and bolt check because I think my car
Yeah, just
rattled
shook it
itself
loose.
Jimmy
apart.
said the same thing. Jimmy
Yeah.
was there.
That's
I
like
didn't see him,
coming
but-
here.
Yeah.
Same idea.
No, coming here is far better than driving through New York City.
All right.
How long? I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, I was telling Josh earlier that on our way home, we had to stop at a McDonald's because, we were hungry. But then in the drive-through line, my car was cutting out.
Yeah.
And it was because my battery cables were loose.
Got to get that grimace shake.
Grimace.
Grimace shake. How long from start to finish did you stick around at the event?
Let's see. I want to say we got to the event around 5, and we didn't leave our final parking spot until about midnight.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, not bad at all.
Yeah,
I'd like to ride with somebody, I think.
that's kind of my 100%.
But even then, maybe not.
I'd like to take a non-participant vehicle and observe from the outskirts.
Maybe take a train in, stay at a hotel near the event.
Watch from a window.
Yeah.
You kind of start to see some kids walking by. There was a couple of tourists that were just in awe at the FD and the S2000 that we were with, and they were just taking pictures. And the owner of the FD went to the people and said, "Hey, are you guys here on vacation?" And
Yeah.
they're definitely Eastern European or something. And they were like, "Yeah,
Yes, please.
yeah." And we told them go to Times Square. You're gonna see a lot more of these cars rolling by, and your boys are gonna love it.
Yeah.
And the kids were definitely 13 and 7 years old.
Yeah.
Killer.
So you see stuff like that, and it's this is the whole reason why we're into this kind of stuff.
Right.
So it was kind of yeah, the cars may not have been up to the expectation that I was really, anticipating, but then you start to just enjoy yourself with friends.
And then
It's a home event.
at some point, if people realize oh yeah, how destructive it can be riding through the city, well, I'm not going to take my pristine car. I'll just take whatever.
Here's the thing. So when you're inside the city, it really wasn't that bad until you got to the cobblestone, streets.
Yeah.
But it was more or less going inside or into the city. What's that parkway? The Hudson River Parkway, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. That thing destroyed my fucking car. I was bottoming out.
Is it the ring road that goes around?
Yeah.
That's the FDR, isn't it?
No, not the FDR. It's on the west side.
Oh, the other side.
Yeah.
Another one.
Where? So not where you come into the job at center. Not that ring road where
The other one. Okay, because I was thinking.
It's
that
the other
one.
side on the Hudson.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
love
I'm
New
not
York
great
City,
with
but I never
the
did check cars
geography
there.
of New York City. So
Yeah. But all in all, it's an event that I would probably go again. Next year it's going to be on a Saturday. So
Oh, boy.
I can't
Nice.
imagine
Praise
how
be.
crowded that place is going to be.
Yeah.
It was already crowded enough with the amount of people that were just coming by.
Yeah. I'll have to wait for that date to come out so we can try to play it.
Yeah.
Josh texts me or DMs me. He's like, "Oh man, well, I'd love to go." I'm like, "Yeah, well,
Go early.
whatever I said about it's kind of hard to nail down the date or something."
They're
Hey, we got 7-Eleven done.
That's true. Yeah, we did that one.
we all know that there's a lot of JDM stuff that come in through New York and New Jersey.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's to see that in person, it's just oh my God, there's
That's
so much
that's
stuff here.
exactly what I was going to say. Is just to see all those things in one place at once is kind of my and all this JDM stuff in the middle of Times Square. From I'm a visual person. I want to shoot photos and videos and stuff. So seeing that, I'm like, fuck yeah, that'd be cool as hell.
It seems like it'd be cool, like for you to get to Times Square
that's
early at like a street corner
and just hang out.
That's
exactly what I was just as we were talking.
Just loiter.
It's like,
Back to loitering.
back to
find the 7-Eleven. Find the 7-Eleven in Times Square and just fucking be all
Just
hopped
don't
up on
drink any water.
Slurpees the entire day.
That's it. Back to because you
Just
you
eat
do
a
that,
bagel. Just wash it.
Bail.
Have a couple slices.
hit
Little
Sparrows.
Sparrow. Yeah.
New York's finest.
I mean,
It's
the
fun to
whole,
get out.
the whole,
But dude, you'd have to hang around fucking Times Square, which sucks.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm not
brutal.
super
Times
into
Square
that.
sucks, dude.
Yeah, me and the naked cowboy are gonna be.
Well,
fucking
whatever
hanging
road.
out.
What road did they come down?
I mean, honestly, I'm not really sure.
Do they change the route?
They change the locations every year, from what I hear.
Well, they go through
Yeah.
Times Square
Except for
every year.
Times
No,
Square,
yeah.
Yeah.
Times Square is the only one where they're really consistent because you got a lot of lights. It's a great photo opportunity.
Just hang out on the way to it, but not in Times Square.
That's the other thing. Hanging out at Times Square, you'd have to be there from 7 to midnight.
Yeah,
It's primo steak time though when it happens. It's not like we go down there and hit the steakhouse then go see it. We have to do it late lunch.
Right.
Hold on. My favorite is Jimmy posted a photo, and there was no one in the driver's seat in Times Square, and I was like, "So you're telling me you stopped?
You got out.
took a photo?
That's actually
get back-
very common. People
it
actually
happens
just
all
get
the time.
out
What
of
the
their
fuck is
car.
going on?
Is it because nobody's moving
No
that
one's
fast? Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like there's a flow of traffic.
No. I mean,
So
it's
it's like-
it's Times Square.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
you have so much traffic that's there, and you have so many photo opportunities for yourself that you just get out of the car at a red light. And
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
oh, this is great.
This is perfect. Yeah, hop
Yeah.
out and do it.
Done. Yeah.
I mean, it was a sick photo. It's cool. Like, I think like that'd be the only part I would enjoy.
Was he in the
Yeah.
yellow one?
Yeah, he was in the yellow car.
Yeah.
Such a cool car.
I think
Yeah,
that'd be
I
the
think
only
it's-
part that I'd really be into.
It's really, really
Did
tough
Diaz
to beat.
go?
No, they went to something else in New Haven.
Oh, that's the rotary
Yeah.
thing. Seabreeze was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Diaz, yeah. Yeah, that's what he went to. I don't think Diaz
It was the day
after.
after.
Day.
I think he did, but I don't think it was in his car.
Oh.
Didn't he do it a couple years ago?
I don't know.
It is very tough to beat a yellow FD.
It's so tough to beat an FD in general.
Yeah.
They're such
Just the
beautiful
yellow,
cars.
yellow cars are hit or miss for
yeah.
me.
It's tough to beat looks wise.
A yellow one in that is just
There was that yellow one with the full time attack arrow.
Oh yeah, that crazy one. Yeah,
That
Yeah,
thing is
FDs are just
beautiful.
stunning cars.
yeah.
Well,
One of the best.
God bless.
I think the biggest thing that kind of brought me, my main takeaway from that was like, it kind of brought me back to old forum days. Like you organize an event, it's more or less private. People on the forums are going to behave, and you have private locations. It's if you're attending, shoot me an email, blah 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 blah. I'm assuming that's how it goes, and then you get the locations, all the meetup spots, etc. And the fact that they emphasize do not post this on social media. I think that's a plus.
Yeah, like you don't have to go to the mall. Like you could just hit one.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, I'm getting them out.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think the best one to make it to would be the first one because most amount of cars get there.
Yep. No, a lot of people.
That's true. That's why I see the most FDs.
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of people want, you were more or less kind of stuck there at one point because
Yeah.
just the amount of cars that were coming in.
Show up in
How many
Eight
cars
five.
do you think?
Oh, easily like 1,500.
That's
Oh wow.
wild.
Okay.
That's what I'm
That's a
estimating.
lot of
I don't
cars.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of cars.
That'd be nice
Yeah.
to check that out, even though you have to go to New Jersey
Yeah.
and then just hit a steakhouse after that.
Well, so
Yeah.
what we did was we actually drove into Mutha, the Japanese marketplace, because they have a food court.
Oh, that's cool.
So we went there, had food, and then we went over to the
Okay.
first meetup spot.
Okay. Well, that sounds cool.
Yeah. So you're gonna go again next year?
I would like to. I don't know if I'm going to take the wagon.
Yeah.
After that trip, I'm like, I need to raise the car. I need bigger tires. Like, I can't do the stretch and slam going around New York
The city. Yeah. Something a bit
It was
more
awful.
city friendly.
I think it'd be cool to check out. It's not that crazy. How far is the drive? Like, how far was your drive home?
I only live like an hour and a half away.
he's
Oh, that's
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, he had to drive the full 3.5, 4
Yeah,
hours.
Paul's
back to
further than
Boston.
us.
Yeah. So I'm like right in the middle between.
What was Big Paul
and-
driving?
He drove the Civic.
Attaboy.
But
Oh,
his
cool.
AC broke, so he was dying in that.
Oh wait, the EK.
Yeah.
Okay.
the Type R, I think, it was in the middle of getting coilovers.
Yeah.
He didn't want to drive the SL, which I don't blame.
Yeah.
And the Skyline is still down.
Right.
Seems to be a theme around these parts.
Yeah, he took the best car though. So
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I was very... Well, he first told me he was going to take his dad's Navigator.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
if Paul's doing that next year, you take the boys
Yeah,
with you,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah. Let me know because I'm gonna hop in.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm like, all right, if you're taking the Navigator, I'm hopping in with you. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that-
Yeah, that's the play.
If we're looking for a mob vehicle,
Yeah,
I'm
you can
in.
pop in on the way down. Grab us, grab you.
Yep. Grab a steak or two.
Yeah.
I'm going
We
to
can put a grill in the back of that thing.
Be like Daddy Paul brings everybody down there.
Open the
Oh man,
sunroof.
if you had, I'm saying if you had a Navigator with a sunroof, we'll pop you at the top.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, I'll do you
With
one
the
better.
camera?
We'll steal my wife's 4Runner next year. We could just
Perfect.
fly down the back window.
Oh, I
back
would
window down, boy.
pay for the gas. I would 100% be down for that. Let's get into some questions.
You guys should have
Actually,
Paul
you want to get in questions or
Paul.
just more car culture related stuff, which I think we're going to have some questions
Get some
anyway.
questions going, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll start from the bottom.
Here we are.
Jetta 2NR. Seems like
2NR.
everyone and their mom is raffling off a car. What's your guys' take on it?
Good scam.
Just
My
the
Civic came
times-
from a raffle. I didn't win it.
You did win in the end, though.
Oh, I won in the end.
just the times we live in.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's there's so many people doing it now.
My thing is it seems like to me it's a way for you to get the amount of money that you want for the car without having to ask for that amount.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
'Cause
going to
if-
say the same thing.
If you were going to ask for the amount that you're raising, you'd be ostracized.
Yep.
But if everyone's only going to pay $50 or $100 or whatever it is, and to get you to the amount, it's like you win in the end.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody well, I don't want to say everybody wins. What I mean by that is like
Nope.
a lot of places.
Seems like a lot of people don't win.
Well, no. They,
Hey, the
they
guy selling
get.
wins.
I was gonna say they get T-shirts, so that's kind of. But at the same time,
Wait, what? You have
most
to give out
people
T-shirts now?
or a lot of places are doing T-shirt sales, and
Oh, as raffles. Yeah, that's a legal thing.
so it's points, and then it's like
That's because you can't raffle.
Yeah,
in a lot of
yeah.
places.
So
Why can't you?
It's gambling.
Is it?
Sure
Gambling
is,
and
bud.
it's something with taxes, I think.
government overreach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
taxes too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's a
don't
good- it's a good like
I might
you said,
raffle
it's a good
something.
way.
You know what I mean? I got stuff I want to get rid of. Maybe I'll raffle the CRV. Everybody get ready.
All right, I got 1,000 spots.
50 cents a piece.
I mean, people also raffle wheels too. You know, I
Yeah,
think it's a
all of
high
it,
dollar
all of it.
ticket
Yeah,
item.
I've
All of
entered
it.
a couple. I
Yeah, I have too.
It's
Didn't
been a
win.
while since I've seen
never
something
have.
that I wanted, but yeah,
I haven't seen an actual raffle in a while.
yeah.
Actually, now that this person, who is this person?
Jetta 2NR.
Whose
Oh,
man's is
now
this?
that he said that. I think
I
about it.
haven't seen one in a while, but I don't
either.
look for
I
them.
did see one recently, but for a pair of wheels, not even a set.
Porsche 944.
No wheels.
Oh,
I
Work
seen.
emotions, I think.
Yeah, it was a while back. I entered
Oh, I
one
should
for
do
a
that with my
Porsche.
work emotions.
Oh, you should. You still have those?
Yeah, they're right out there. You need them.
No, I can't fit that.
Come on, get Y-founders.
Get the Ovas.
The old
Jordan MX_5. If
Jordan
you
MX
made a
_5.
riff raff build, what car you doing a rollback at India Point in?
Riff 5, like you're gonna call it
Yeah,
Riff
just
Raff.
a mayhem car.
Oh,
what did he?
Oh, I'd literally do a grand whatever my brother's wagon master is, a
Roadmaster?
Roadmaster,
I do it like
and just LSX crate.
90s Ford Thunderbird. Yeah. No, it's a Lincoln Mark, whatever.
or
Mark 7.
Yeah.
The fucking ugly guys.
Yeah. With the hump on the bear with the spare tire
You
goes.
have any color you want as
Oh
long as
my
it's black.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maroon.
Oh, the maroons.
what are those G body like the Regals?
Yeah,
They still
yeah.
came with a V8 and they were rear wheel drive and it's automatic, so you can just
A regale.
burn the earth right off the ground.
Yeah.
Or the
One of those
Montes.
two cars. Or Monty.
A Monty. A Monty's a car that says it's not that fast, but I'm doing
A
burnouts.
Monty. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's
of.
right. Bobo won an entire car. And then didn't Del Boner win an entire car too, didn't he?
We got a lot of winners around
The
here.
Jetta.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Hey, it's Diogo.
Hey, it's Diogo.
Do you guys consider bags and wheels in FBO Stage 3 Plus a build? LOL.
Yeah, of course.
Did you do it all yourself?
Diogo? He probably did. But I don't think he's...
Tim Connors won that
I think
Trans
he
Am.
put LOL, so he's just...
No, I'm just saying. So, like, if you had a car and all that was done to it, but you kind of did it yourself, all the work yourself. You know, you learned. You did. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not into it, but it's cool.
I mean, it's modified. That's cool.
That's the I just
Modify it. Do it.
at this point, right? If you're gonna mess with stuff, it is what it is.
I mean, if it's
like,
got
I
wheels,
don't really
if
care.
it's got cosmetics and FBO, then I'd say yeah.
I wish I just abandoned ship at FBO and everything I own. Diminishing returns like rapid after FBO.
yeah, yeah.
You hit FBO,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's the thing, right? If it's a newer vehicle, once you get to that point of no return, like, hey, I can't return this lease, or I can't
It's just
take
time
all
to
my
stop.
stuff off and trade it in.
You have this Freako boost kit.
Yeah,
I like getting to a point where it's like, no matter what someone offers you, it would never come.
it's
right.
not gonna matter. This is a long-term commitment. I'm married to this car.
That's mine forever now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whole broken hooligan. We all know takeover kids are the worst people, but what type of people are the best and why?
Revival
Anybody
Motor,
who
donut
supports
meet
Revival
attendees.
Motoring, yeah.
Attendees of the donut meets.
I don't know. I guess there's a whole generation of mature people who are still into cars, still act like idiots by spending money on cars,
Corvette boomers.
but don't do the stuff like, I felt old last night.
Did you?
I did, yeah. At the set, well, I mean,
I didn't.
Look at all these. Oh, actually,
I
no, no.
felt
Well,
young.
when it was just us, it was fine. But I'm like,
No, when I pulled in, I was like, holy shit.
part,
I'm 18.
part of me is like, should I even be here?
I thought you left. I did. I did serious. I pulled
just
in.
turned around?
I just put in the main. I'm like, fuck the police. Fuck all these people. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, I see a spot. I'm taking it.
That's 100% a you move.
Yeah.
Show up. Nope. Go home.
Jordan pulls in behind me. He backs in. I'm like, where's Josh? I'm like, he definitely left. Josh didn't see a spot. Saw the police. Was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm going home. No, I was so excited.
I know,
was
dude. I know.
So excited.
I wish I went. I'm really bummed.
We can do it again.
I'd eat dinner with the old lady.
You know what we could do?
Just do a 7:13.
Just literally go there one
Yeah.
night after the podcast, take photos, and be like, here's our photos from 7-Eleven day.
That's a great idea. We should do that.
Parking
in
lot
the next
would be
couple days.
empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll make that drive up.
There you go. It's a good
Jay
7-Eleven.
Jay Gao drives.
Jay Gao
Jay.
drives.
What does Matt miss more, his S2000 or his E36 M3?
Oh, E36.
There you go. Attaboy.
Mike Bike Star,
Mike Bikestar.
Mike Bikester,
Mike Bikester.
Honda Fit or Mark IV R32?
Mark for R32.
Yeah,
Honda's
that's a not.
What?
I mean, I like Honda Fits.
That's not fair. That's not apples to apples.
Yeah.
That's like an apple and an egg,
That's Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou.
dude. Wait,
That's what that is.
so what side are you on for that?
Tyson Fury.
Okay,
It's the greatest boxer to ever walk the face of this planet.
Big man. Francis Ngannou, big man.
He's a big man.
he's got
like
puncher's chance. I mean,
everyone's
Tyson
got a punch
Fury.
his chance.
Tyson Fury did rise from the dead, which was one of the
true.
most amazing things I've ever seen.
After being hit by the hardest hitter
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah,
I
no one's
just-
gonna hit him as hard as what's his
Yeah.
face? What's that guy's
Deontay
name?
Wilder.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah.
dude.
Oh my god. That was because Wilder was tired from all the
That
get up
dude's
that
got
he wears.
fucking
Yeah.
trains for hands.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I don't
Yeah.
care who you are. If you pick a Honda Fit over an R32, you got something wrong with you.
Yeah, there's a problem. Or you don't know what the Mark IV R32
Yeah.
is.
I'm going wrong. R32.
TDs, are takeovers actually that big, or does it just get such a massive pop on social? Well, obviously,
don't
more
know.
things are going to get pop on social because it's very. I mean, look at anything: the weather, laws,
Aliens.
cops, aliens, whatever it is. It's going to pop, and everybody thinks the world is ending immediately because of that. I will say, sadly, as I'm driving, I'm finding a lot of intersections covered in fucking donuts and burnouts.
Sadly, that sounds great.
So for New Haven,
People
though,
experimenting.
they have big bike events where they just do burnouts and intersections.
Yeah.
So I can't tell. It's hard to tell if that's from an actual takeover or
Yeah.
if it's from those events.
And I mean, to TD's, like, I've never seen one in person, thankfully.
Yeah. Well, we're not out that late.
That's the thing. It's like, I don't
Yeah.
want to get caught in one either. I'll not probably be on this planet anymore, or at least behind bars. It's just, yeah, I don't know. TD's again. What can people that have been around for a while do to help the car scene?
I just set a good example.
Organize your own little events.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to talk shit.
Be the change you want to see.
Yeah.
Disrespect all builds.
Del Boner, muffler deletes need to die off. Cut off your muffler like a real man. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Kevin401,
Wait,
have
so
you?
muffler deletes need to die?
Yeah.
But then just cut off your muffler?
Yeah.
Is
So
that the
instead
same
of
thing?
welding a pipe
Oh.
in place of your muffler,
Just delete it.
get rid of
Just
it.
get rid of. Okay.
Yeah.
Muffler cancellation.
Kevin401, have you ever regretted a
Kevin401.
Facebook Marketplace purchase?
No.
No.
I don't even know if I bought. on
I've never bought
Facebook.
anything off Marketplace.
Have I?
I can't think of anything I've ever purchased off Marketplace.
Oh, I buy so much shit off Marketplace.
Do you really?
Oh yeah.
I don't have Facebook. Well, I do, but not when they give a shit.
I'll look at Marketplace, but then it comes to the thought of interacting with that said person.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just go buy somewhere else.
Deep with mouth breathers.
The Mustang came from Facebook.
Did it really?
Yeah, I found
Yeah,
it on
my Honda
Facebook.
Fit came from Facebook.
I thought that was a Craigslist find.
No, that was Potato. Potato was Craigslist.
I bought
See,
so much cars off Craigslist.
So I met both owners of the Potato
Yeah.
and the Mustang.
Yep.
And I would have had that backwards for sure. The woman you got the Potato from, I
Yeah.
guarantee would have been a Facebook Marketplace buy.
Right. You could see that for sure.
Yeah. She definitely complains about the earth heating up and all that stuff on there. Yeah. And then the other guy, he was like, definitely would have never had a Facebook.
No. You would have had like, what's it? Signal,
Rumble,
Rumble,
big Rumble guy.
something.
It's posted on Rumble Classifieds.
Yeah. Daniel DJ 2023. Any
Yeah, DJ.
YBU?
Oh yeah.
No, we've talked about how we want to get a YBU, but every time I think about like having to commit to getting a YBU, I'm like,
Life do be like a movie.
Yeah.
do be like that,
we
though.
get a look inside of a life via social media.
Yeah, we got Instagram updates.
I haven't seen his car around.
Maybe it's not been home anymore.
Miami.
Maybe he's down in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe as a group we could formulate a text message to send him.
I'd prefer not to.
Submit your text.
The Jackalope 89. Yo, that
Jackalope.
7-Eleven. What a nightmare. LOL.
Did he go?
I think he probably did. He was close by, he said.
Oh,
So
okay.
That's
He might have
awesome.
just seen. He might have been
Damn,
watching
dude.
from a window.
I had such a good time.
Taco_wizard.
Taco
The Audi
Wizard.
TT will be
Great name.
discontinued at the end of this year.
Saw that.
I didn't even know they still made
Yeah,
it.
it's shocking they
Yes,
still
yes.
make it.
Yeah, that's wow, that's true.
I thought that was discontinued.
What are all the hairdressers going to do?
Yeah, must be
Miata.
flying off the shelves.
Miata sales double.
Honda Beats.
Japanese hairdresser.
Details by Doug. What car
Details by
culture
Doug.
gets the most hatred from the general public?
Takeovers.
Takeovers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Jedi Tech. What
Jedi Tech.
car culture subgenre deserves a comeback?
Takeovers.
Subgenre.
I think. Oh god.
Fun fact.
I think donks. We need
Subculture?
more donks out there.
Oh, 100. Don
Oh,
Box and
Box
Bubble.
no, I was-
All of
I
it.
know.
100%.
I see. This is a little skewed because we're not on the West Coast. I wish I could go somewhere and see an active lowrider culture
San Diego. It's
on the East
huge.
Coast.
Yeah.
I know
It's
it's,
huge.
there,
Let's go,
but like,
buddy.
Houston too.
Houston?
Yeah, I think so.
H-Town.
don't
That's
they have
called
those
slabs.
Those slabs
The
and
slabs.
yeah, the
I
wheels
think they're
that kill
slab
people.
boys and chariot wheels.
Yeah, those wheels.
And
Like
pop
I
trucks.
wish I know there are some dudes who are into that stuff on the East Coast. I don't see it. I don't know where to go.
You're starting to see a lot more of that in Japan. At least that's what I'm seeing from
Oh,
social media.
actually,
which is
yeah.
beautiful. To
From
see.
the Tokyo Auto Saloon, there's a whole slew of shoots and a bunch of stuff that came out of that because of it. It was
They
awesome.
do the Chicano culture better than actual Chicano.
Actual, yeah.
Yeah.
Taking
Yeah.
over out there.
San Diego. Maybe we gotta go. Whale's
Fun fact,
vagina.
that
Jedi
was
Tech,
cool.
Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
his old lady took second place on Jeopardy.
What?
Yeah, she's real smart. I did a trivia night with her. Not only did I not able to answer anything, I also couldn't write her answers fast enough
On like Jeopardy, like on television.
on television.
That's crazy.
That's
Wow.
wild.
Wild, right?
Yeah.
Also works for Rivian.
Jeez.
Oh, that was a news I had.
Gotta lock that down.
What do you got? It's never too late.
Rivian stocks doubling in the last couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Doubling?
Maybe not like complete double, but like almost doubling. They went from like $15 to like $25 this morning.
Wow.
You don't want to know what I bought it at and then sold it at.
Oh, I bought them this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No, like when it went live, I bought it and I set up on an auto buy
It was like $80, wasn't
and
it?
it went down fast
Oh.
and I forgot.
My sister-in-law bought some
Yeah.
at 135, I think, but her bosses bought in at its peak at 178.
Oh wow.
Good for
Yeah.
them.
Jetta 2NR again. Also, let's talk bucket seats. Why are the VW Beetle RSI seats so cool?
Wait, VW Bucket RS.
VW Beetle RSI seats. I'm not too familiar with those.
Either am I.
VW Beetle.
RSIC.
Oh, I remember these cars.
I remember the car for sure, especially because of the wheels. Oh, those are cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's an actual proper bucket.
Yeah.
Does it recline?
I don't think so. It looks like it's fixed back.
Perfect.
Even better.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a bucket.
I'm into them.
Has anyone seen these in person?
I think they were only
seats?
over in the Europe.
The motherland.
Oh.
I don't know too much about them.
Over there in your motherland.
Yeah, one of only 250 worldwide.
That's cool. Well, they are cool because they're actual bucket seats.
Yep. Drink coffee, ride bikes. What did y'all think of Shane Van Gisbergen hosing the NASCAR field in Chicago?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I
think
didn't.
that's for the other guys.
Loose is fast. Yeah.
I mean, that rocks.
If it sounds, is that a non-NASCAR dude showing up to a
I know. Love a good Shane.
street course and just
Hosing.
doing?
Hose and hose.
Should I say?
Last couple here. Seabreeze, tell Matt he never sent me the go-to food spots in New Haven. I went home hungry.
You never texted. You never messaged me.
Who was that?
Seabreeze.
Seabreeze.
Wow, how you gonna do Diaz like that?
I told him let me know.
Mr. Diaz?
I told him let me know, and he never let me know.
Mr. Diaz.
All right, next
Mr.
time.
Diaz is a very bad texter. I'm calling him out.
Wow. Wow.
No,
He's got so many,
he's a busy guy. It's
Yeah.
funny because you'll be talking to him, and then communication stops, and it could be 3 or 4 days goes by, and he'll reply.
Yeah, he
So,
always replies.
he always gets back to you,
Yeah, just-
100%.
he'll never leave you
But
hanging.
when?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
fine.
let this be a note that
He needs a
didn't
social
tell
media
me
manager.
on Instagram. He just called me out on
Yeah.
the podcast.
What's the current chat dollar?
Nicolar, hold on, give me 1 second. I have it right here. It was 131.98.
We're getting real close to that Mustang jacket.
What is it? 131.98.
98.
We're $70 away.
Tyler, say what? The
Tyler,
current
say what?
car scene makes me feel like a boomer.
Maybe you're a boomer.
I think it's a Civic that euthanized. Why not euthanized?
Not euthanized. Injected the youth.
Eventually?
Injected the youth.
Wrong word.
Yeah, definitely the wrong word. Brought some youth back in, you know?
Random auto detailing.
Random auto detailing.
What is some of the best stuff you've seen on road trips?
Oh my god! I remember I was on a
Oh,
school.
he's in the.
All love. See, good guy. Great guy.
I was
Best
on a
guy.
school trip to Boston back in the day, and I saw a blind man feel around a telephone pole and walk right into it. And I was flabbergasted. I mean, he just fucking missed
He
it.
tried. Oh,
And like, it was a long time ago when you could laugh at stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah, you still can.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
You
unbelievable!
will get mad. but it's fine.
Probably one of the greatest memories I have.
I don't know if this counts as a road trip. I mean, it doesn't, but I was in San Francisco, and I saw a Prius with an Uber sticker on it, and the guy was playing a trumpet while he was driving.
That's.
I
I'll
mean,
take it.
if you just gave me that and said where, I'd say San Francisco. Or
Tim Conn is
Or
$20.
Burlington.
Take off your pants and jacket.
Do you know what song he was playing on the trumpet?
No, I
You just
could hear his-
visibly seen him.
I just visibly see him just
Yeah.
driving and just doing this. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing?
hope it was something good.
it was what's
Careless
Louis
Whisper.
Armstrong?
Playing on a trumpet.
I think that's gonna do it with our questions. Anybody have any closing thoughts? I don't think we.
Tell us a story quick about you definitely not picking up your wife
Oh,
from the
jeez.
Oh boy, yeah.
All right.
From the Who?
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't see my
I don't know
story.
if Chuck knows
This
it.
No.
is good. This is good.
Oh boy.
This is good.
I hope she's
go.
watching right now. All right. So my wife was in Colorado this last weekend with her mom and her sister.
Mm-hmm.
And she was supposed to come back to LaGuardia at around 11 p.m. Wednesday night. And
Woof.
her flight kept getting delayed. So I'm texting her and she's like, hey, you didn't. So for context, I pulled an all-nighter the night before because I just couldn't sleep. So I was tired. I took a short nap when I came home from work. And finding out her flight's now delayed 2.5 hours, she's like, hey, maybe you should just take a quick nap before, you come to pick me up because you have to go to work right when we get home. And I said, you know what, that's a good idea. And this was at 10:30. Set my alarm for midnight.
It's a dangerous nap.
Yeah, no, set my alarm for midnight because I was like, you know what, if I leave at 12:20, I should get there, by enough time. My phone was on, wasn't even on vibrate or anything. I was asleep on the couch, and I just knocked out. And next thing I know, I hear my dog like growling and whining, like back and forth, and I hear a voice outside my door, and it's pitch black at this point. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I get up, I see a pair of taillights outside of my window.
Grab your piece.
And I'm like, I'm about to get fucking robbed right now. So I have that, one of those like big sledgehammers that are like 3 pounds, just like right across from me. And I go to reach for it. And I hear this guy knocking. I'm like, all right, this guy's not going to rob me. He's knocking on my fucking door.
Yeah, knocking, not a great way to rob someone.
Yeah. So I open the door.
Yeah.
And this guy just puts up a brown paper bag in my face. And he goes, Uber Eats. Your wife is waiting for you at the airport. And I start to register. I'm like, wait a minute. My lamp is auto timer. It turns off at 1 a.m.
It's off.
It's off.
Oh, God.
This guy is telling me my wife is waiting for me at the airport. And I visibly yell, oh my fucking God. And this guy is like, yeah, he's up now. I think he's going to come get you.
How far are you from the airport?
First off, your wife's a genius.
She is a fucking genius.
I would have never thought of that.
No, so
Nick
the
R,
only reason she
$2.
thought of that
Thanks, buddy.
was because
Nick R, yes, also sent something to info.
an
Big
Uber
shouts. Thank
was $250. A rental car, just around the same amount because it's a one-way. She has to drop it off somewhere. So she called an Uber Eats at 3 o'clock. She ordered a fucking banana from guess where?
7-Eleven.
The only place open at that time.
you. Yeah.
And she said that the guy was scared that I was going to open the door and just deck him, which I almost did if he not knocked and said Uber Eats. So I go to my phone, which was on, look at the missed calls, 36 missed calls.
Oh,
I slept through an
damn.
entire alarm and 36 missed calls
damn.
somehow.
If that happened to
So-
me, dude, it would have been 36 missed calls, an alarm slept through, and a dead Uber guy.
So I immediately call her.
My wife
and
would have known. That's a bad idea.
I immediately call her, and I'm just like, she's going to fucking kill me. She's going to let me have it. And
Yeah,
she
dude.
just as calmly as possible goes, hey, I landed at 1:20 a.m. I looked at the clock. It was 3:14.
Dude, that's even worse than her flipping out.
So
Cool, calm, and collected.
I Google Map,
2 hours, not too bad.
no. At 1 a.m.,
But I'm trying.
3
here.
a.m. now.
I'm going out on a limb for you.
I just pop in LaGuardia and Google Maps. For my house, 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Mhm.
No one on the road, no construction, no police. I was doing very illegal speeds. I got there in 59 minutes.
Sweet.
There we go.
There you go.
Made it up.
And she said she was dying laughing at the thought of me opening the door to an
To the
Uber
Uber Eats guy.
at 3 a.m.
Like, very confused.
I was dazed. I was like, who the like, when he shouted Uber Eats, I was like, this guy definitely has the wrong house. What is this guy doing here?
Right, right. Or
She's a
this is
genius,
something
though.
like,
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
That is crazy. That's using your tools.
It really is.
yeah.
That's like some MacGyver stuff.
Yeah, she's like a secret agent. That's unbelievable, dude.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, wow. I would have never thought about that.
Smart.
It was
Very
smart.
smart. I think Uber Eats should market that.
I'm going to do that instead of calling my wife now. She never picks up.
Just
Is Uber Eats something
it's sort
to
of
her?
like sending a pigeon.
Yeah, it is. It's like a
It
messaging
just-
pigeon.
yeah.
Or a smoke signal.
The amount of responses I got from that story was incredible. And she's been trying to like somehow tell Uber Eats what a hero this guy is.
Yeah.
Right, right, right.
But that was a $20 banana just to wake
I
me
was
up.
just gonna say. So I was like, so how much did the banana cost, and then how much did she? She had to have taken care of the guy.
So after she said she tipped him $12,
Mhm.
and after Uber Eats fees, the cost of banana and everything, it was probably like around $7 and change.
Yeah.
And she just said she just paid him $20 flat.
Yeah. Fair.
Did you eat the banana?
It's still at home.
You might want to frame that
Frame
banana.
that banana,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah. Figure
I
it
took a
out.
picture of it. I was like, this is the banana right
This
here.
is
Yeah.
the banana
Yeah. Oh, that's
shout out to
Wow,
wonderful.
that's
her.
awesome.
for unlimited patience.
Yep.
Because at first, okay, I would have looked at the Uber and been like, fuck, that's really expensive. Probably after, I don't know, 45 minutes, I'm like, it's not that expensive.
Well, she said she got off the plane because we share our locations.
yeah.
And she was like, why the fuck is he still at home? And just no answer. And then she was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I'll tell you why.
Yeah. Because you're sound asleep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How have things been?
Oh, she's been perfectly fine.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
good.
she'll remind me
What a
what I
champion.
did, and gets me to do dishes and all.
I was gonna say
that
this
shit.
is one of those things like you're in it for.
Oh, she's never
forever.
She's never gonna let me.
Yeah,
live
this
down.
is right.
It was incredible. I still have the videos because I have a camera,
Yep.
and I watch it. I'm like, there's no fucking way this still happened.
And I'm just saying it's a mega wife move
Yeah.
to fly in at midnight and make you pick them up.
Well, someone's got.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but my wife would
Someone's
do
gotta
the
do
same thing to me. She's like, yeah, so I'll be back at 3 a.m. I
Yeah.
need you there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's the flight. This is the only one available at the moment.
Well, there's no easy way to get back to her house from LaGuardia, unfortunately. So it was
Yeah.
like either pick her up or she's gonna have to pay an ass.
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
load
No, I'm
amount,
just saying
so
maybe flying at
whatever.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
I mean, in her defense, she was supposed to get in at 11, and that's the only reason why I said, okay, that's fine.
That's all right, buddy.
It would have been
It's fine.
finer at 11.
Oh,
would've been much
100%. You
finer,
would have
yeah.
been sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
thank you for sharing that.
yeah, thank you for sharing that. What currently driving the IS wagon
And the fit.
and the Fit.
Would you take here today? The
I
fit?
brought the fit.
Okay.
What are you enjoying the most?
The fit.
Really?
Oh, I keep saying I think it's because the IS is still automatic, and
Okay.
the
Yeah.
transmission is dog shit in that.
Yeah. That would do it.
I do have a 6-speed CF ready to go. It's just now buying all the adapter and everything just to at least make it a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah.
But, time, with the wedding coming up and obviously Europe, it was like, yeah, this is not going to happen. This
Yeah,
year.
not in the cards. You'll do it when you do it. And
Yeah, get it
my
on
time.
deck. That's
enjoy
what
it when
counts.
it's all sorted.
And my wife is getting that 4Runner, so now that's going to take some time and money too. So
You guys ordered one, right?
it was supposed to be here by now, but shipping, this is the whole thing with Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
Not only are they lacking inventory, everything keeps getting delayed. Like
Yeah.
the shipping, it was supposed to come in 2 weeks ago.
Is
It's still not here.
it officially built? Like you have
Yeah,
all
it's-
that sort of
it's on the
stuff?
ship. It's supposed to be here by now. So
Okay.
it's a deposit on 2 different cars.
Yeah.
One is in Michigan that should have been at the dealership today. Now they're saying it's not going to get here between tomorrow and next week.
I hate that.
Yeah. And then this other one is in New Jersey, and the ship was supposed to land originally on June 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Then they told us, oh, it's going to get here July 10th, and it was supposed to now get here today. So who knows?
Yeah.
It's just a pain in the ass at this point.
Yeah. Well,
What's the
you'll get a
spec
call.
on the 4Runner?
TRD Off-Road Premium,
That's a guy.
What color?
Lunar Rock.
Oh, that's a
It's a
color.
hot spec.
I have
That's good.
I have a Chuck System Victor on that, but I won't disclose it until we have the car in hand.
Yeah,
It's
I'd love to
official.
hear it.
Yeah.
Love to
Good,
hear
good plan. Good plan. They could throw a curveball.
Mhm.
Matt, it was a pleasure to hang out with you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you for coming
Thank you,
on to
thank
hang
you.
out. You've been and are a giant supporter of all things Revival, so we truly appreciate that. So,
Thanks for having me.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week. I think Shook will be here. I think he'll be properly neutered and spayed.
Thank God.
He might be wearing a cone
I think I was getting out of
Oh
control.
my God, please make him wear a cone.
so he doesn't chew his ears or do whatever they do. Chew the stitches. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Tweaking backwards.
Yep. So, as always, thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Go hit up revivalmotoring.com where you can purchase some coffee, sign up for the B4B, and hit up some merch that we have up there. Have a couple few things in the works that you should be seeing in the next couple of weeks for some merch stuff. So we'll have the coffee and some new merch up there by the end of this month, ready to roll. So with that said, back next week. Keep it in between the lines.
Yeah. Keep it on this
That's all I get.
narrow, slow and narrow.
Enjoy the Slurpees.
Thank you guys for listening.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Thanks, y'all.
Can't wait to see
Adios.
you. Pizza meat, 2 weeks.
2
Don't
weeks.
forget about
Pee-pee meat.
PP meat.
We'll
Pizza
promote it
Hawaiian.
again.
It's gonna be the best.
Do it.
Next week. 21st.
Is it next week?
I think it's next week. Next Friday.
Yeah, it's not this Friday. It's the next one.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
All right. So week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever.
Still gonna be the
Same
best.
thing. We'll be
Whatever.
here. All right. Peace out, everybody in the chat.
Later,
We'll see you
thank
next time. Adios.